Hi ho, welcome to Tool Talk Live on Sunday nights with me and the missus. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Glad. I'm completely flat out exhausted is what I am. It has been a ridiculous week, as you know.
Yes.
You were
yes, it has.
there for most of it.
I think we had ridiculousness on all fronts.
Oh my gosh.
School, SEMA.
I'll make this chat window a little smaller there.
Okay.
Oh, you can see the Death Star though if I do that.
What?
The microphone. Anyway.
That's good.
That didn't. No, this is what I was trying to do. I was trying to go this way with it. There we go.
He's always trying to cut me out of the picture.
Yeah, it's all about me.
I know.
Let's be honest. It's all about me. There we go. Andre's in the house. How's it going? And we're just getting things rolling here. Third watch showing up. Waiting for everyone to trickle in here for the show tonight. Michael, Anthony, Jason in the house. Paul St. Mary's there. Dennis. I got to tip this thing back a little bit. We'll tip that instead. There we go. Otherwise I can't read the friggin' screen. Dennis, Aaron, Matt, Joe Smith.
Hey, Joe Smith.
Mod number 1 in the house. Troy Shutter, Vegas Vince. Hey, Vegas. And Michael Anthony. All right, see, I got my SEMA gear on because, you know, I gotta flex, you know, being at SEMA all week. As the kids say these days. Anyway.
Hey, Ronald Smith. DeBrock.
Oh, there. DJ's in the house. Reds, Ronald Smith says, thanks a lot. Baron Harkin, you got me sick. This Fremen's not feeling very good. Give me some wild turkey, please. Oh man, I've been enjoying my we got the wild turkey tonight. I've been enjoying my my Dune reading lately. But the what did I just do there?
Antonio, Alton,
Homily 665. How's it going?
Don M, Josh.
Well, now we know why you picked a bear. I can't get this thing open.
Okay, give it to the wife.
I'm going to use my teeth.
Mm-hmm.
Stop.
Nope.
I think I got
Nope.
it.
Nope.
One last shot.
Yep.
Nope, it's all yours.
Yep. Yep. Anyways,
oh
I
my
can't
gosh.
read anything. I think that the font gets smaller and smaller each week.
It seems, or you get older and older. Howdy from Nashville.
Hey.
Paul St. Barry. I like that.
I like it.
Josh, how's it going? Anthony, thanks for the compliments. SEMA was just it was amazing. I've been to a lot of trade shows in my life, and that by far is my favorite one. It is. It's just ridiculous, and it's so cool, the things you get to see and whatnot. So, whew. I'm not trying to dirty up any dishes out here, so. Audubon Dan!
Hey,
there he is.
The shirt.
Dan, you didn't have to do that, man. I appreciate that. He says, thank you so much. It was awesome meeting you. You such awesome hosts. Hey, for those of you who don't know, so we got to meet with Chris from Client Graphics, his wife Amy, and Audubon Dan. We went out to dinner with all three of them, and the missus here. Yep. And went to one of my favorite places called Marrakesh here in town. It's Moroccan food, and they have belly dancing, and it's just, it's fabulous food. Yep. And then we dropped the Client Graphics couple off at their hotel, and then we went back down near Fremont Street and went to one of my favorite bars, and Audubon Dan joined us. We went to Hogs and Heifers and had just an amazing time. And as you can see, the missus got her Audubon Dan shirt on. Yeah. And I got I don't know if you can see it right there, the Audubon Dan magnet over there. Oh, there's two of them, actually. There's one over there, one up there. So, anyway, thank you so much for the merch. And he also provided a whole bunch of really cool extra stuff that we're going to be seeing if some people want some extra swag from SEMA tonight. So, if any of you want some of this stuff, let me know. Maybe we'll give some of it away. Troy says, just got back from Harbor Freight, bought the Earthquake 3/4 inch cordless impact, bought the cordless angle grinder with it and giving them a chance. Hey, speaking of fresh pickups, you guys have been asking for it. So we got it. We got the Earthquake 1/2 inch. So we're going to be giving that a try here and seeing how that works out. That thing is a beast, I got to tell you that.
Oh.
What's wrong?
Music 72 says, I'm calling the ASPCA. What have you done with the bear?
Bear takes the weekends off, and it's a 3-day holiday,
Yep.
so he's off tying one on. Yankee Cantrell, welcome new DOT council member. Oh, wow. Congratulations. Now an official member of the tribe.
We the North says, who do you think has the best lineup of cordless... What is that?
Automotive industry other than Milwaukee. Ooh. Other than Milwaukee. Okay, so best is a subjective term. Since you're comparing it to Milwaukee, I'm going to assume that you're saying for professional, highline, automotive stuff. And I'm going to say probably Makita. I know they're not quite up there the same level, but they do put out some good stuff. Let me go make sure we got everyone else here. Andre says you have to take him to Double Down Saloon next time. And Tony says he wants some SEMA swag. Jim says, hey Bear, we're on the way to Grand Canyon during Thanksgiving week. Oh, that's awesome, man. That's a beautiful part of the country. We should go down there. We should go down and go down to Prescott or something. Maybe not the canyon, but thereabouts. Echo's in the house. How's it going, my man?
Hey.
Autobahn Dan says, and I should have known this because I've been to so many shows, and I guess I knew it. I should have remembered it. But the best day to go is the last day. Free swag. Yeah, because people can't give away stuff earlier in the show because they need it for the whole show. But on the last day, things that they can give away,
pack it up and take
yeah,
it home.
that's less that they have to haul. And I know he walked away with quite a bit. Yeah. Speaking of which, we've got like my hat. I'm not sure how you pronounce this company. I think it's Liesel. But I got this one, and thanks to this Jim, we got 2 more. So we got 2 of those to give away. He gave us some bottle openers here. I am not the sort that drinks beer bottles or anything. I actually can't even read that. What is that from? We got a Quinn bottle opener. Jador.
Made in Germany.
Made in Germany. We got a Gearwrench lanyard. What else we got? We got some... You can hold it up. You're a big girl.
I didn't know if we were giving it away.
Some Gearwrench keychains. We got some SPC stuff here. Sorry. Helps if I turn around so you can see it. It's a bottle opener keychain wrench sort of thing.
Are we doing this or now?
And, of course, for everyone, you need it. It's the assorted pack of 10mm sockets from eBay Motors. I actually had a chat with eBay Motors. Their organizational professional group was in the house and had a long discussion with them. Oh, if you guys want, we got Flex Glue. and I've got, oh my gosh, have I got USB drives.
What are you doing to the screen?
And look, some of them are even Harbor Freight USB drives. This is all from the press kit at I can't wear this thing. It's gonna make me hot. From the press kit at SEMA. There's a special room for people who have media passes, and you can go in there, and they give away all these drives. I've got they're not big. They're like a gig or 2. We got Gearwrench, and I got some other ones. I dropped one of them.
Royal Purple.
Royal Purple.
Harbor Freight. That's Gearwrench.
Anyway, the point of that is that we got a whole bunch of stuff. So we're going to figure out a way to give this away or something here today. Anyway, let's see here. Let's catch up on some of the comments here.
Hey, Jennifer White Wolf says,
hey,
can't
Jennifer.
stay long, got dinner to fix. Enjoyed the SEMA videos.
Thank you. We'll be over shortly for dinner. Let's see here. Where's the... Put up the new announcement. For those of you who haven't been here before, keep your comments family friendly. If you want me to read it, start your message with, well, either a super chat like Autobahn Dan did. That's always an excellent way to get my attention. But if you want me to... You didn't ring the bell.
I didn't.
You're fired.
I'm so sorry. Ding, 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 ding.
Crazy. Okay. We're still reading this up here. Anyway, if you want me to read it, type at the Den of Tools at the beginning of your message. It shows up in orange, so I know you're talking to me. I'm only reading orange messages these days, or super chats, or comments from members. That's the people with the little bear behind their name. Because otherwise, I don't know. It's too much for me to read to everything else. Anyway, I try to give real responses, not just short quips. As such, we will get behind. Don't spam the message board. Otherwise, I will skip your messages.
Don't take it personally.
And also, please, as always, where'd the chat go? There it is. Please be respectful of everybody. Yep. Anyway, Joe Smith just said the same thing. Thank you, Mr. Joe. And he said hit the like button, of course. Joe, Grandmaster of Likes. Save the stream, hit the liker button, Debrock says. Hey, Debrock, how's it going? And let's see here.
DJ says no headgear on Mrs. DeBear tonight. Well, there's a story about that. There's some antennas that went MIA because of our children. But they were like butterfly curly
Aren't they
antennas.
right over there?
No, those are the wings.
Oh, but there's no antenna.
So hopefully a little girl child will find them. And then I will have some. So you're not crazy. I just don't have any on right now. I feel naked without them.
Comments. Oh, talking to Oddman. Never mind. Anyway. Let's see here. Fred Hill says, I saw on Tool Guy YouTube that saying Harbor Freight is far better than
Tecton.
Is far better than Tecton. What's your thoughts? How many lines of sockets does Harbor Freight have? Oh, they've got Pittsburgh Pro, Quinn, Icon. I mean, that's the brands, and then how many they have inside of those brands. That's I can't even begin to say. Are they better than Tecton? I find it hard to say that they're better than Tecton. I would say that they're right at the same kind of group as Tecton. As far as the sockets, though, I don't know. I'm not as picky at sockets as I am about everything else, so maybe I'm not the right person to talk to about sockets. Let's see here.
Dan said, I made a Vanna White clip of myself in front of the Icon wall.
Oh my God, it was great. It was great. He was prancing all over the place. I loved it. Come down to Phoenix for Thanksgiving. You and the family are invited. Oh, wow. That would be great.
Thank you.
We've been telling you we got to make it down to Phoenix. We got some family down there, so we need to make it down there one of these days here. They always come up here. It's not fair. Fozzie said, hey, y'all. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday, and thank goodness that tomorrow is a day off. I know I work on YouTube and all, but at least I don't have to take the Cubs to school or anything like that.
Yep.
Because I do that all the time. Barbecue 76. I'm ranting. I hate that tool sets come in cases with a special slot for wrenches, sockets, and everything else, and you get a bag of Allen wrenches. Craftsman, I'm talking to you. Jeremy says, I always need a bottle opener. And Russell says, I'm like Black Friday sales review, or I like Black Friday sales. I've been waiting for more to come out. There's what do you call it? Best Buy. There's a Best Buy one out. You guys want me to cover Best Buy? I might do it. They got some cool TV prices in there. Let's see here. Is there a better Bluetooth speaker than Milwaukee? Well, yeah, there's lots of better Bluetooth speakers out there than Milwaukee. The question is, are you talking about one that comes from a tool brand? And do you really want a speaker from a tool company? Unless you're looking to use their batteries. Barbecue 76, $2.
Hey.
Beat you to it.
Bing, 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 bing.
You
I did it better. I did it better.
You can't re-ring.
Yeah, I can.
Nope.
Just did.
All right. Let's see here. Jason Blair says, Happy Veterans Day tomorrow, and all those who serve the Blair House appreciates you. Well, you stole my thunder. I was going to do this whole thing about thanking the veterans. But you're right. Tomorrow is Veterans Day. Please remember to thank a veteran. We were leaving we just made a booze run to the grocery store. And I was leaving, and they had a nice old lady was sitting up front at a card table asking for money for veterans. So I grabbed, with all the cash out of my wallet, all $6 of it, and gave it to her. And she gave me, they were giving these out. I didn't realize that before I donated. And she gave me a pack of used playing cards. Now you're like, why would somebody give you a pack of used playing cards? Well, that's because they're from the Bellagio. These are I think they're used.
Yes.
These are casino cards.
So it's a very sought after item here in Vegas.
Only in Vegas.
Yeah.
Do you get casino cards?
I'm sure somebody thought it was a great deal.
Anyway, let's see here. D-Bark says, forget the swag, pour me a drink. I wish we could do that. Troy says, hope you do a review of the earthquake, half-inch impact. I will be doing a review of it, that's for sure. Jason says, happy veteran. Oh, we just read that. Good evening, Bear Fam from GVR Tools. Yankee Cantrell, in honor of the Marine Corps' 244th birthday, can I get a Semper Fi for all my fellow devil dogs from the halls of Montezuma? From the halls of Montezuma to the shores of Tripoli. Yes, we are. I was an Army brat, but we're a Marine Corps family now. My brother's in the Marines. He's serving. And he's probably going to be a lifer. So, Semper Fi to all you leathernecks out there.
Yep.
Once a Marine, always a Marine. And let's see here. Preloaded with 20% off coupons. There you go.
That's right.
And did you want to say something?
The boy said, "Oh, I need the Adore bottle opener."
Oh, okay.
It's spelled differently, but yes.
Can I borrow a Windows boot disk? I can make you one on a USB drive. I don't know.
Who asked that?
Dale said I can make a Windows boot disk for you or boot USB drive if you need one. I don't own anything that computer-wise that takes a disk of any kind. I don't have any floppies, CDs, anything.
Sorry, I just have to make a note. Otherwise,
test the freebie jump sticks for capacity. You see which is good, better, and best. There you go. That would be a great review. I've
got like super.
Conaman Studios. He says, Autobahn and Dan, I see you're generous with that money because she's wearing your shirt. Are you sponsored? Are you shilling for Dan?
Well, I wasn't going to tell you. No. The shirt's really comfy, and I love the
it's a nice shirt.
Logo.
Yep. Free swag, baby. Yes. How many miles did you guys walk at SEMA? All of them. I think the estimate was if you walked every single aisle, all the way down, all the way back, not crosswise, just down and back, in all of the terms, it was 10 miles. This is just ridiculous. Any update on the CSC router video? I'm really excited. No, it's I am so behind because of being sick the week before and then SEMA this week, and oh my gosh, I'm drowning.
Why am I sniffling?
I know, I am too. Are the branded USB drives with advert content loaded or blank memory?
I haven't checked all of them.
They're loaded with I believe they have content. Usually what's on them is like media flyers, like check out our new Icon tool chest and stuff like that. Often they're screen grabs from like the website and stuff like that. Cheyenne, is it Cheyenne? How you pronounce it? First time here, love the bear. Thanks for having you. Mitch says, you're hot. We had no fall in Montana. I heard it went straight to snow in winter. Oh my gosh. I got out of there just in time, let's be honest. Between Tecton, Gearwrench, and Icon, what manufacturer has the best quality across the board?
Guess what I'm doing?
What?
Sleeping outside, going camping in my own backyard.
Yeah, you're a fuzzy-headed moppet, is what you are.
I literally have 3 blankets.
We should start a pool to see at what time she comes inside. I'm saying 12:30. She'll be back inside for the rest of the night.
Really?
That's where I'm putting my money.
In Montana.
You're not in Montana.
No, Dad. In Montana, we had literally we slept over. When I went to Naomi's house, we went in a tent with several of the girls.
In the middle of the summer?
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway.
And it was freezing at night. It was close to when we were leaving. So
no, tonight it's going to be freezing.
I know.
Anyway, I love you. Hold on, I got to catch up on all these comments here. What manufacturer has the best quality across the board? I'm tempted to say Gearwrench, to be honest.
I think that's my friends. Also, why?
Icon just doesn't have quite as much as all the rest of them do. I really like, my favorite thing from Icon is the ratcheting wrenches. I absolutely love their ratcheting wrenches. They're the Tecton, I like their ratchets, and I like their flex head ratcheting wrenches, but the regular wrenches are great. They're fantastic. Gearwrench, I'm not actually a huge fan of like any one standout thing, but they have a lot of really good stuff just everywhere. Oh yeah, good call there.
Put it over there.
Sure. Oops.
I don't have any room.
We don't drop it. Anyway. Let's see here. Seems like you're only interested in viewers that give you money lately. What gives? What does that mean?
Who was that?
In what way am I only interested in viewers that give me money? I said I will read comments from anyone who's a member, because members support the channel. People who donate because they support the channel. And anybody who types at the Den of Tools. And I have always read as many comments as humanly possible. So I take issue with that. It's a full Icon toolbox. Isn't that part of the swag? Sorry for the Gearwrench lanyard, please. Good point. I thought about trying to do something if I had it set up right, get it closer. I could say we're actually coming to you live from the Icon booth. Yeah. But let's see here. First time watching live. Love your videos. Thank you. Is that just a race guy? There you go. How you like the Icon box versus the General Pro? You're talking about the U.S. General box. The Icon boxes are fabulous. They're absolutely fabulous. You'll never catch me saying that you should go out and buy one though. These are a status symbol. They're like buying a Cadillac. You don't buy a Cadillac because you need a Cadillac. You buy a Cadillac because you've done your time and you've got money to burn and you want to spoil yourself. That's when you buy one of these. Or you're a small independent shop and you want to present the image of professionalism to uneducated people, but you don't want to spend the price on Snap-on because they're not going to tell the difference. So you buy that because, when it comes to business, I'll tell you, you have to get them in the door before they learn your quality, okay? And people won't come back if you don't have quality. But if you can't get them in the door and get them to trust you in the first place, it doesn't matter. And a lot of times that comes down to image. So that's the other time when I would see buying something like that. Other than that, you don't need it. I think the U.S. General is just fine. David.
Did we ding for Hiram Bifton?
No. Where we go? Where was it? How did I miss it?
I don't know.
Where'd it go? I see barbecue.
Oh,
there's Hiram. Hi, Hiram. All right. David Drake says, Icon turned out to be something, there's a bunch of people repeating a bunch of stuff that they have the issue with the whatchamacallit, the three, with one ratchet, the 3/8 flex head. And it really wasn't that big an issue. And now people are saying that they're having some issues. Some people are saying they're having some issues with the sockets. I've seen the stuff with the sockets. I'm not convinced at this point that there truly is an issue with the sockets so much that people are using them more and being a little harder on them to test and see how they it's called the fallacy of what do you call it?
I know what you're trying to say.
No, but basically of scrutinization. No, not scrutinizing. But they're scrutinizing them higher than they would other stuff because they're new and everyone's talking about them. I want to see some more controlled real-world testing because for everyone I hear saying that they're having problems with the sockets, I've got 10 guys saying, I use the sockets every day, I'm a professional, I've had no problems with them. So maybe it's a small batch that are having problems, or maybe it's just people who are pushing them a little hard. I know Justin Dow said that he wasn't thrilled with them. That's fine, but he also didn't do a controlled test. And if you don't do a controlled test, then all you have is empirical evidence, and empirical evidence has value, but it's not a deciding force. For those of you who don't know what empirical evidence is, basically empirical evidence is, I saw it, I don't know anything else about it, but I saw this happen. And whereas controlled testing is, you eliminate one piece of the pie at a time while doing the same test over and over again. That's how you get hard data, and empirical data is considered soft data. It's not to be dismissed, but you don't rely on it heavily. It's a very small portion of your whole data set. Just saw 2 Harbor Freight toolboxes against Husky toolboxes, and the gentleman said, hands down, the general toolbox was far superior than Husky boxes in quality. That's what I've seen. The finish quality on Husky has always been like it's good enough, and the finish quality on the U.S. General has been like they did the whole box. Let's see here. Yeah. No, I'll read. If somebody super chats it, I read it. I mean, that's just the way it is. But also, I'm reading every single one that somebody's typed in orange. And then I also read other ones. And anybody who's been around the chat for more than a week knows this. The iconic voice. Very nice. Thank you. Let's see here. How are you guys doing? Javier says, we're doing great. Well, we're hanging in, to be honest. Yeah. We're exhausted.
We're super tired.
I've been running around all week, and she got dragged around for part of it, but then she's been handling everything on the home front because I haven't been here.
And there's been a ton of stuff going on at school.
Yes. What do you think of those Amazon Basics toolkits? Are they as cheesy as they look? I was really excited about the whole Amazon Basics thing when they came out because I thought that they were going to fall into that 80-20 rule, which is 80% of the quality for 20% of the price. And everything I've gotten that said Amazon Basics on it, I've been disappointed in. I don't know about the toolkits, but I'm not holding out a lot of hope in that regards.
You're stealing my drink. We're married, but there's a line. And you just stole it.
Is there alcohol in there?
No.
Oh, I was going to say thought there would be, but...
You're like, there's something wrong with your drink.
Yeah. Mustang Gurus, thanks for your support. Thank you for being here. Sam says, you tested the Bauer radio for a little bit, if I remember correctly. What were your thoughts on that one? I haven't done a video. I'm really sorry. I think it's great. I'm really surprised with the level of sound that comes out of it. The battery in it lasts forever. Yeah. And I listen to audiobooks. So I listen to it for hours and hours and hours, and I've yet to kill a battery. And not that the batteries lasted that long. I just, eventually had to pull that battery for use somewhere else, and then it got charged and stuff. But hours and hours and hours, more than a day and a half's worth of work, if you would. Like, I've used it for well over 12, 14 hours. Anyway, I think it's great at a sale price. I would definitely pay the sale price on it. Let's see here.
Icon versus Pittsburgh torque wrench. Which one do you recommend? Icon is 5 times more expensive.
Depends on what you're doing and if you need a large torque wrench. I'm a big fan of those small $10 torque wrenches for most things automotive, unless you're doing like a Lamborghini high-end performance kind of vehicles. If you're doing a Chevy or a Ford or a Ram that $10 torque wrench, and I say $10 because when they go on sale, they're about $10. They're fine. You gotta make sure though you calibrate them, and then you also store them correctly. You don't store them with tension on them.
Right. Mr. Something Basic says, I gotta head out to get the kids to sleep. Be safe, everyone, and have a good night.
Hey, take care. Thanks for stopping by. Watching from Alabama, Zach Cocker says, love your videos. Thank you, Zach. Let's see here. Where was I? Sam says, drinking UV blue vodka tonight for the podcast. Mechanic of 16 years, tired of being screwed over by current employer. Any advice on job hunting? Saying I'm not going back tomorrow. Go back tomorrow. Because the first thing that I look at from an employee is that they got their ducks in a row and they do the right thing. Unless the reason you're leaving is like a gross impingement on you or infractions of the laws, and like he's molesting the secretary, I can't take it anymore. I walk out. He's been firing people. I mean, if it's a walkout, then have it documented as to why, and be willing to sit down in front of an employer and be like, look, he was acting in an amoral manner, and I left. I've done that. I worked for a company. I walked out with my entire crew, and it's the only time I've ever done that, and we did it as a statement.
But you also have to realize that you're not going to have a job going into an interview, and you also have to have your story. You know, not your story, but you have to be willing to have a discussion about why you did it. Yeah. And it better not be, well, I just didn't want to.
Yeah.
Because that won't go very well.
And it may sound like, hey, right now, this next job or something, sure, that may not be a problem. 5 years down the road, you're looking for that next position. It may keep you from getting that position you really want.
Yep.
Let's see here.
Autobahn Dan is still in pain from all the walking.
Daughter, 2 windows covered up, 2 to go. You sealing up for the winter? Autobahn Dan, I'm still in pain from all the walking. How were you? Hey, how were you the next night or the next morning after Hogs and Heifers? Were you bright and chipper getting out the next morning to the show? Nathan says, just picked up a set of tool shop wrench rings for my car. Set of cheapo wrenches, not as nice as other wrench rings, but should work well. Easy on the pocketbook. Well, you know, the best tool for the job is the one that gets it done at the most reasonable price. So if it's doing what you need, then it's the right tool.
Yep. And everybody's price point is going to be different. So
Bear, what is the best battery-operated impact wrench? Best. It's a subjective term. Best price, best performance, best mix of quality, best size, larger, smaller. I need more data on what your best means. Warp says, howdy, at Dental Tools. RBX, audio fine, video is spinning static pick. Uh-oh.
I'm assuming that that's fixed now. You continue reading and I'll look at the other comments.
Okay. Yeah, sometimes the video has to catch up here. Dale says, joking about the USB drive with the boot disk crack. Oh, I recall you were an IT guy. Yeah, I did IT stuff for a while. I did network installations, and then that transitioned into network management and all sorts of fun stuff. Let's see here.
It looks like RBX177 is the only person that's commenting about that. He made another comment a couple minutes later saying bad thread from YouTube. So I'm guessing it's something with his connection because I don't see anyone else commenting about that.
Or bad connection with YouTube or something.
Right.
Try closing the window and reopening. David says, thanks for all the great info on tools. No, thank you for being part of the channel. Echo says they have snow coming. Oh,
snow.
D-Brock, U.S. Army's special for first military. I can't read. Military police. Oh, there we go. And Fort Irwin, California. I need to get my glasses. My problem is the screen's right at that distance where my reading glasses won't reach.
Yep.
And my eyes won't reach either. So it's really sad when the computer repair shop I deal with calls me up asking for my DOS startup disk until I still have all door. Yeah.
Princess Bear says hello.
Hi, Princess. Oh, Jennifer White Wolf said bye, young cub, to you. You're back in here. I thought you were outside.
She said that 13 minutes ago, though, so I think it was from when she was here before.
I bet 10 p.m. back in. All right. We're going to catch up here. I've been carrying a denial document from the Navy, bumped for the Marine Corps and the entire military for over 20 years. What should I do with that? Oh, I have no idea, man.
I was looking for that.
I have no idea. Condiment says, I'm a military brat. My dad was in the Dutch Army and the U.S. Air Force, retired civil service only overseas. Did he get base privileges? He retired at GS-15. Hey. I was actually born in Heidelberg, West Germany, U.S. 7th Army.
What are you looking at?
Cut them in Studios comments.
No, doesn't matter.
I was looking at the popcorn.
Okay.
She left popcorn. I was thinking about eating it.
Nope, don't eat it.
I know. Ron Smith says, we got a beautiful night coming here in Florida. No humidity. Low is supposed to be like 67. That sounds beautiful. Bad thread from YouTube. That's what we talked about before.
Yeah.
Steven says, hey, Steven, how's it going? Worked my first Saturday at Menards yesterday. Boy, was it busy. Ended up working 1.5 hours past my clock out time, all while I've come down sick.
No.
Oh, that's a bummer.
Are you still sick? That's awful.
Yeah.
I'm sure that Daughter of Ra is taking great care of you.
Icon equals caddy, Snap-on equals Corvette. Uh-huh. The Mario says, I bought an Icon 1/4-inch flex head, no grip today, and I used it extremely high quality. Was surprised at Harbor Freight. I went to had them in stock. Only one left. Yeah, they're hard to find.
Sorry, I just wanted to mention Jennifer White Wolf said, I don't have the money to give any YouTuber, but I support and promote many. DeBear does not ignore me just because I am not a financial donor. That's true. That's true for everybody. So it's great when people are able to make a donation, but that doesn't make
it's not a prerequisite by any regards.
Absolutely.
When is there a Ryby video coming out? I know. I was supposed to do one this past week, but SEMA got in the way. Ralph says, I take offense on that person. It doesn't understand there's nothing but joy and love on this channel. It doesn't matter as long as you abide by the rules. Everything is taken care of. Thank you, Ronald. That's exactly the way we feel.
Thank you so much. And I feel like we missed somebody, maybe when I was in the other room, somebody had put a big list here for all the free meals that are available for vets tomorrow.
Oh, that's so cool.
Thank you so much for doing that. I totally love sharing things like that. So if anybody else has anything, any restaurants or any freebies, the vets totally deserve that and so much more.
Hey, here's another way to make sure you get your comments read, and that is have an outstanding username, Snardvark.
I
love that.
Snardvark? Where is it?
Snardvark. I love that.
Okay, now I'm going to look for the icon.
Says, hey, love your videos. Quick question. Do you use that weird animation software that basically just tracks you and turns you into a variety of animals? Can't remember the name of the software. We don't talk about how the bear gets done, but the bear is a North American tool bear. Mm-hmm. It's not me. He's his own person. And he doesn't do weekends, so that's why I'm on screen. Snardvark. I love that.
I love it. I'm trying to figure out what the little...
I
think that's what that is. There's like a little icon.
Aardvark?
I think that is a Snardvark.
What the snot is a Snardvark?
Well, obviously, if you saw the picture, you'd know.
Oh my gosh, we gotta catch up here. Super Dave's in the house. How's it going?
Hey.
David says, would you purchase Craftsman tools now that they're made in China? Is the quality as good as before? Quality's not as good as before, at least on the stuff I've looked at. I've had quite a bit of it. Not quite a bit. I've had a few of the key pieces. Didn't like the quality of anything that I've held so far of the new Craftsman. I don't really care where it's made as long as it's a good quality tool made at the right price. There are other ways to get business and jobs in the United States. There's always capability for manufacturing stuff, and I'm more for small businesses myself. I'm not really worried about large businesses. The United States is run 80% on small businesses. You want a business? Buy cheap tools, start your own business. Or you want a job, I should say. Buy cheap tools, start your own business. And but anyway, no, I'm not a fan of the new Craftsman stuff, and I'm really disappointed because I am a fan bearer of Craftsman. I grew up around Craftsman. I love Craftsman. So, Wallhawk says I like pie. I wanted to buy a pumpkin pie when we were at the store in the worst way.
I'm gonna make a keto pie. And then
your
you can
time
have a
out.
slice.
Steve says, speaking of work, I have to get ready for tomorrow morning. I'm turning in until you reach this.
Tuning in.
Thank you. Have a good night. Thanks for sticking around. Sorry it took so long to get to you. I need a planer building 12-foot farm table for the family.
I want to see a picture. That sounds awesome.
I love farm tables, first of all. I think that's a great style. I think the best buy as far as planers is for the average DIYer. This is not professional. For the average DIYer, the best planer you can buy is the Bauer planer when it goes on sale for $250. At that price, it's untouchable. The only thing that would be a better cost value performance-wise is the DeWalt, not the typical lunchbox style, but the big DeWalt planer, and it's like $500. It's a fabulous planer, and it's way better than anything else in the market in its price class. But that's how big a jump there is. There's nothing in between. I mean, there are things in between, but they're not any better than the Bauer, because essentially they're all about the same.
Oh my goodness, there are a bunch of super chats I didn't see.
What is wrong with you?
I just got a 1x30 belt grinder and made my first knife. Awesome. That's
awesome. What grinder did you get? I'm always interested in those grinders.
Chris. And did a $3.99, so trying
nice.
to annoy me.
Gabe Olson.
Gabe Olson says, enjoy your product updates and deal alerts. Thanks. Thank you.
Cheers.
I can't find the, but you can just wear the wings.
Okay. And
I
then,
brought out a friend for everyone.
Oh.
Hold on, we're reading super chats. Just a second.
Shaka Gill says, Ryobi is trash. Horrible garbage. Okay, now that's disgusting.
No, it's not. It's just fine. It's a
This-
little watered down, but it's fine.
Me?
Oh, yes.
Is that the
Alfredo.
Drumalama?
His name's Alfredo.
It's the Drumalama.
He's actually an alpaca. Get it right.
Oh, because he's got short fur or short hair.
There you go.
But it actually says on there. But he's supposed to be on the live stream with you.
Oh, okay.
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 Hold on. I got to go back here where we were.
I know. Sorry. I just saw that.
Yankee Cantrell also picked up Pittsburgh low profile 3-ton jack today with 99 coupon, and of course, I snatched up the free screwdriver. Hey, I figured out. I found awesome. By the way, that's the jack I have. I don't have the red one. I got the older one. So I found out finally, definitively, sort of, why they're called the Series 2 now. So apparently, they've been making iterative changes to the low profile, to the jacks, the Pittsburgh jacks. They've been fixing things here and there, making them better, but hadn't really said anything about it. And according to my source, about a year ago is when they actually implemented the last of these changes, and they could have called it Series 2 since then, but they were getting this feedback that people wanted new colors, so they decided to do the basic Pittsburgh in red to set it apart from all the Daytona stuff. So that's why it's Series 2. There's no one thing that they did or something that happened recently, but there are improvements that happened over the ones that were from more than a year ago. Anyway, that makes sense to you. Let's see here. Random Sandwich in the house. How's it going, man?
Hey.
Let's see here. How do you like the adjustable force door latches on the Icon toolbox? Finally got my hands on one in store, and some drawers were really stiff to open. I like them a lot. Here's what I had to learn, because I didn't think about it. The slides are flipped over. They don't have a left slide and a right slide. They just have slides. So that means the adjustable dial on it is opposite. So you have to adjust it like this to get the same setting on both sides. Because I had this thing where one side would be easy to open, the other side would be really sticky.
Yeah.
So you have to make sure you're adjusting opposite at the same click so you get the same smoothness. But once you get them to the level you want for each drawer, and I have, like the top drawer in mine is a lot harder because it's really full of stuff, and then the bottom drawers are not that hard because they just have tools laying flat on the mat and they just stick right there. There's not a problem. So I'm all about being able to, dial in exactly what I want on something. That's my jam right there.
Eleanor really wants me to show you guys the butterfly wing part.
Oh my gosh. They can only see one wing there. There's the other wing. There we go.
Yeah. So they're supposed to be antennas, but we're missing that tonight. Just use your imagination.
Slauson says, why doesn't anyone make sockets with a magnet to hold onto a bolt? That is a darn good question. I gotta imagine that somebody does that. That is a really good question. Let's see here.
Yeah.
Amazon Basics is more like 20% of the quality at 20%. Jennifer, you are spot on. I was really disappointed. I had high hopes for them and everything. And I've tried quite a few things from Amazon Basics. How do you calibrate a torque wrench? There's a couple different ways to do it. One of the easiest ways is to do it using a luggage meter. You gotta. There's a website, a couple websites you can go to. Just look up torque wrench calibration calculator, and they will show you the geometry because it's dependent on how far out you put the pressure. But then you can use a luggage scale to make sure that you're hitting right in the exact spot. You can also use a digital torque meter on the end of the torque wrench that's already been calibrated or tested, so you know that it's accurate. Or you can take it to somebody to have them do it. You're really behind. Plastic covers over the windows to save on the wind coming in. I know that feeling. Have you ever talked about the dangerous adjustable roller seat? Yes, I have, Lewis.
We talked about it last time.
Yeah, I always say, anytime anyone brings it up, I'm against that seat. It breaks. People land on their butts all the time, or worse. Audubon Dan says, those chicks dancing on the bar were loud. If you want to know what the bar was like, go watch the movie Coyote Ugly. That movie, the bar in that is based off the bar that we went to. Jefferson says, I will say Amazon synthetic oil for cars tests. You're right. The synthetic oil, it tests very well, and the price is hard to beat. Paul says, Amazon basic tools. I'm guessing they're like the old Denali and older Amazon house. Yeah, that's a good question. I don't know what they're like. Robert's in the house. How's it going? Let's see here. Hold on here.
Hey, Robert.
We're not that far behind.
We are 12 minutes.
Jeffer says, oh, wait, we just said that. Oh, no, this was last week advice of Knipex for flush cutters. Yes, got their full catalog. Next cutter will be Knipex. Yeah, they're great stuff, man. Or lady in this case.
That's right.
And let's see here. Ronald says, I'm watching you on two different devices. One is showing its buffering, and the other one had no problem. Interesting.
I wonder which one is showing buffering.
Ooh, Arise says, don't break your spark plugs by dropping them. Yes, that can happen.
Oh.
Sam says, any chance you will put the ICOM wrenches through the torture test? I will. That's going to happen. The wrenches I have currently from Icon are ratcheting, so I'm not going to use those. I'm going to pick up some of the regular ones to try. I was trying to figure out, I was actually looking into that today. I wanted to come up with 2 or 3 other brands. Since I'm going to set up the test bench, might as well do some more if I can. Greetings from Tennessee, DIY audio guy.
Backwoods hippie says, done got my Christmas tree up, hanging all the wrenches as ornaments.
There you go.
Who else is ready for holiday tool deals?
Yeah.
I love it.
D-Brock was not a real list. It was just my to-do list. Major weakness in the house. How's it going? Bruce Mercati says, hello from Wyoming. Temp 25.5, wind chill 11.3, and snowing. At least you got snow. That's the thing I always said. If it's going to be cold, at least let there be snow. So in the morning when you wake up, it's beautiful.
Pretty. Mm-hmm.
And Tony says, Napa's now selling the new Craftsman. I heard about that. Man, that stuff is getting pushed out everywhere. What do you like more, Gearwrench or Craftsman? That'd be Gearwrench. That's an easy one. Jefferson, time for me to head out. Thanks to all our vets and people in the services. Bye. See you later. Thanks again for stopping by. We always enjoy it when you're in the house. Let's see here. Craig Conrad picked up the Craftsman for $99. Great deal. Wife got it for her birthday. She is not sure what to do with it, but I can help there.
Now, here's a question, Craig. Was she really excited to get it? Like, I am definitely one of those wives that, like I like vacuums and scales and things that are traditionally shot.
Yeah. I'm a lucky man.
Yeah. So I just was wondering if she really liked it, or she was like, gee, thanks.
Javier says his dad found a cordless Milwaukee impact driver in a ditch. Picked it up and loves it.
Okay, hey, I love those stories.
That's a great price.
Yes, absolutely.
Chevy Man says, I hear the Bear had some college co-eds at SEMA. There were a few of the young ladies around there helping out with the vehicles. Ronnie says, hello, my friends. Thanks for all the updates from SEMA. Also, thanks for great, honest opinions of the tools I've asked you about. Always glad to help. Steel Horse Vagabond and Mrs. Bear, the restaurants I know of doing something for Veterans Day, Red Robin, Golden Corral, is stationed at Camp Lejeune. Anytime Bar and Grill is free. Bud Light drafts tonight.
Cool.
There you go. Let's see here. Matt says, do you know what model number of the DeWalt planer you mentioned is? I don't, but I could probably look it up pretty darn quick.
Why wouldn't we three? Now I see why you usually present the bear. Hey, the bear works hard.
The DeWalt, I think it's the DW735, I'm fairly certain, is the one I was thinking of. But it's that style. It's the one you want is the one that's got the not the bars for cutting, but the helical head. You want the helical head, or maybe so you can put a helical head in it. I got to think about that.
Paul St. Marie did a $5 super chat. Other wrench brands to try: Martin, Wright, Cornwall, Paramount, MSC House Brand. Bing, 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 bing.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you for your support. I did try Wright in the last one, and I really like Wright. In fact, Audubon Dan and I were talking about how much we both, and Dan, correct me if I'm wrong, how much we both like the Wright tools, but you can't find them anywhere. You have to go through a special supplier it's not like you can buy them at any place you'd normally buy. You can't get them online. Their website kicks you to dealers. The dealers don't have any it's really hard to get a hold of them, actually.
Steven said, one last thing. 44 years ago to this day, the Edmund Fitzgerald sank in a storm on Lake Superior. Here's to the 29 brave people that went down with her. Thank you for reminding us, Steven.
And the wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald.
Princess Bear needs me to snap this. I think you snapped it. Oh, nope. Mom snapped it. Now we're glowing.
Uh-oh.
I have earrings.
Oh, you have glowing earrings. There you go. You're very fashionable. You're glowing and fashionable. So thank you for that, Steven. I know you have to get ready for work.
Hiram says, be careful with that 1/4-inch mini plunge router that you don't accidentally break the collet lock like that of Rigid or others. You could set attachments. Oh, that's a good idea. I'm going to be comparing it. I got to find the other part of my DeWalt router, the base for it. Normally had it locked into a CNC, so I got to find the rest of it.
Somebody asked why my shirt logo looks like a Euro
Audubon?
Street, like a Euro traffic sign. You would have to ask Audubon Dan as to why the logo looks the way it does.
If you haven't checked out Audubon Dan, he's got a few videos on YouTube. He's bigger, though, on Instagram. That's where he really lives. So check him out over there. Let's see here. But don't be a fool like me and break it in the first place. There you go.
We've all been there.
Klein Guy John in the house. Hey, Mr. John, how goes it?
Hey.
Just finished my live stream and bounced over to yours. How are the Cubs and the Misses? Misses is...
I'm good.
She's looking good. The Cubs are... Well, they're the Cubs.
They're the Cubs. They're crazy.
Yeah.
I think Elle's trying to do a camp out in the backyard. It's going to be like below 50, so I'm thinking an hour and a half tops.
Will says he's got a Windows boot disk even when he needs one, Windows 10 or 7.
Oh.
Just so you guys know, at least I think you still can. You can download and install Windows 10 for free. You just can't register it, which means no support. You get that little pop-up thing saying it's not registered.
Paul St. Marie said, Craftsman used to make plastic inserts with a magnet that could stick in a socket. Don't know if you can find any like that currently. That's cool.
It just jumped on me again here.
It's okay. I'm looking. A bunch of people are saying hi to each other, saying hi to Klein Guy.
Here we go. Richard says, when will you review Capri tools? When I get the time or somebody sends me tools.
Have a good night, Yankee Cantrell.
I've got such a backlog, you have no idea. Yankee Cantrell, have a good night.
Elle does not have any new pictures lately.
No, she's not been drawing lately. The muse has left her for the time being.
Yes.
Hey, what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. No, the new motto is what happens in Vegas ends up on Instagram.
Or the internets.
That is the internets.
Other internets.
Oh, whatever.
Shh. No one's talking to you. So, has done a super chat of $5, and it says, "Hey guys, use the Craftsman 224-piece set to help my kiddo get his Boy Scout Weeblo Fitment Achievement pin. Great video."
That's awesome.
Awesome. Ding, 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 ding. Sorry, I'm a little crazy.
You're a little crazy tonight. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Oh, he tells us the actual poundage on Ooga Doogas, which is
yes, I saw
40 pounds is one
Ooga
Ooga Dooga, 2 pounds is, or 80 pounds is 2 Ooga Doogas.
Yes.
That's interesting. I didn't know there was an actual
Ooga Dooga.
Yeah. Let's see here.
And I was just about to read that.
Jim says I have magnetic sockets from Cornwall. There you go, and from Apex Industrial Tools.
Cool.
Not the imported South Carolina stuff. Napa Carlisle offers them as well. There, I said it's such a good idea. Someone's obviously got to have done it. As Audubon Dan says, them girls had a mouth on them if you didn't have a drink.
Yep.
Or you didn't get your drinks off the bar when they wanted to dance.
Yep.
Elkfist says, howdy, y'all.
Hey.
Jim says, sorry, we had to repost, forgot the @ logo. It happens. When will you review Capri Tools? That's what we just covered. What's the deal with Home Depot Black Friday ads? Have they posted them yet? They have not posted them yet. Jim says, I have magnetic sockets from Cornwall. Oh, that's the thing I was just talking about. Yeah. Compare Icon to Capri. I can't. I don't have any experience with Capri Tools. I just none.
Yeah. GVR Tool says, I got my Den sweatshirt and I love it.
Nice.
Awesome.
Send us a pic.
Yes.
red@denoftools.com. I'd love to see a picture of it.
Oh, mine is skipping.
What's the best price on the 72-inch bottom tool chest? I think it's $1,000. I think. I don't know if that's more than 15% off. Every once in a while, once or twice a year, they do a 50% off everything in the store, nothing excluded. So I'd have to do the math. Happy birthday, USMC, and Veterans Day. Anybody need a 3D print and adapter to make Hercules batteries work with earthquake tools? The question is the electronics inside, because usually they're different electronic controllers. So it probably won't work even if you did come up with an adapter. You'd have to come up with something that could fool the electronics. Major weakness that I found in old socket brands were Bonnie and SW, both USA made. Ever heard of these? I've heard of Bonnie. I've not heard of SW. I've heard of SK. Bear needs a review of ice scrapers. Hell no. Pardon my French. No. I'm getting cold just thinking about ice. I grew up mostly in the Midwest, and I've done my time with winter. And we were in a store not too long ago, and I ran across an ice scraper, and I picked it up, and I showed it to you, and I'm like, you know what this is? And you didn't know what it was. It was the brush kind. The kind that had the big scraper with the brush on the end.
I think he's talking about our children.
No.
Yes.
You had no idea what it was.
Okay.
Gray Pneumatic has magnetic sockets. I want to check out some Gray Pneumatic stuff. I hear nothing but great things about them.
Apparently Applebee's has a free dinner tomorrow night for vets.
That's awesome.
Just a reminder, they also have vodka cranberry lemonades for $1 for the entire month of November.
Woohoo! Let's see here. Joe Smith reminding people that if you type at the Den of Tools, where's my announcement here? Yeah. It shows up. Get rid of the chat window. It shows up in that nice orange bubble there. So that lets me know that you're talking to me, and as such, I will actually read it. Otherwise, I'm assuming you guys are talking to each other. Frederick says, hello, Mr. and Mrs. Bear.
Wow.
Lucas says, hey, the Bears. Sam says, you could also try Box USA wrenches for that torture test. Yes, I've reached out. I ran into them at SEMA, and I didn't get any video of the booth, but I was talking to them, so hopefully I'm going to put an order in with them and get some stuff, and we can add that to the testing list. It looks interesting.
I was not sure how to pronounce that.
I'm probably pronouncing it wrong. And
no, I think that was the correct one.
Drinking the Jesus juice straight from the bottle. You know we do it redneck style. Or as we call it family style.
Yeah.
Craftsman were 80-20 tools years ago before the competition. They did not change to compete with the new tool makers. That's pretty much true. Frederick says, hello, Mr. and Mrs. DeBear.
Hey.
Klein Guy says, it's 49 degrees over on the East Coast.
Oh my gosh. I'm sorry.
Gear Jammer says he's 56 and never had a drink.
And our Cyrillic friend is here.
Hey!
Hey, hello!
How do you say hello in Russian?
Hello. Oh, no, it's German. I don't know.
I can say goodbye.
I don't speak Russian.
Oh, he's in Staten Island. The forgotten borough, as I like to think of it.
Goodness.
Would love to see you test the Gearwrench bolt biters. I looked at those. I checked them out. They look great. They just look really well made. They seem to perform awesome. Sonic's in the house. How goes it? And it just jumped on me again.
That's all right. Joe said, hello to all the new viewers who joined in the past 10 minutes. Our Cyrillic friend says, good job.
Thank you. Hiram says, is it possible to combine Rust-Oleum with paint with Nason 2K reducer and hardener? I've done it. I also... Oh, it is possible.
Where are you?
Right here. Autobahn says, no, definitely don't leave your drink on the bar.
No.
That's a good way to lose it.
Yep.
That's interesting. I didn't know you could combine those.
Good night, Antonio. It says, everyone have a great night. Take care. To all the vets going back to hanging with my comrades. See all the mods later. I have to run away, but it might be a great time to shout out our mods as well.
That is an excellent time. Thank you very much. And let me...
I'll be right back.
While I do that, let me pump this up just to remind people. Thank you for all our mods. That's everyone with their cobalt blue wrenches there. They're the ones who help answer questions that I can't get to, or basic information like reminding people to put at the Den of Tools so I can make sure to read their comments. They often post links to stuff that people ask for questions about. They help keep the chat family friendly. Thank you guys. We couldn't focus on the stuff that we're allowed to focus on, which is the comments and reading them and having a conversation here without your help. And you guys are all amazing. And also I want to say a big thank you to everyone who donates to the super chats. That all goes into supporting the channel and helping us to bring you more content, as well as all the DOT members. That's people who've joined and become a member. It's like it's almost exactly like Patreon, but just built into YouTube. So you don't have to go out somewhere else and give someone else your credit card and all that information. Anyway, everyone who supports the channel or buys merch or any of that stuff, you guys are fabulous. But also the people who can't. All the people who are just like, they show up and they like all the videos and they comment all the time and they're just part of the community, because that's what makes this channel awesome. That's the best thing about this channel you don't find on a lot of other channels, is we have a community where people answer other people's questions and they help each other out. They say hi as you're walking down the street. And she took my drink and now I'm going to cough everywhere. Where did she go? That woman. Anyway. Let's see here. Hello from KC again. How's it going? All right. I'm going to ask everyone, hold your comments for just a minute. I'm going to catch up real quick, so hold on to your comments. I'm going to catch up, and then we're going to do some giveaways. If you can just hold the comments for a minute. Aaron says, love the reviews, work in retail, Harbor Freight store, and they give me great insight into how they perform, what people think of them. Always glad to help. Debrock says, it's the top of the hour. Shout out the mods, as we just did. Frederick says, I am Hot Splice 1970. Oh, there you go. Ice Blung's your cup, not on the windshield, that's for sure. Jim Beam or 10 high? I think that answers it. Are you in Montana or in Vegas? It's winter in Montana, hence I'm in Vegas. Let's see here. Mrs. Client Graphics is in the house. How you doing? And Mrs. Bear. Just wanted to say hi and that I loved meeting you and having dinner at SEMA. It was great. We were just talking about it. We loved meeting you and Chris and had a great time. And hopefully, I know you guys are out in Nebraska and stuff, so not likely to stop by. But if you do make it out here, because, there's always a reason to come to Vegas. It's Vegas. And love to meet up with you two again. Or if we make it back out there, I've been trying to get everyone out to the Nebraska, Iowa area here, maybe next summer. And let's see here. David says, hello in Russian is privet. I don't know how to pronounce it. Privet. I know how to speak French, so I keep wanting to turn something like that into privé, but that's not right. Jim says, Bonnie actually had Lockrite designs before Snap-on had flank drive, because Snap-on copied it from Bonnie and they had to pay royalties and a settlement. What? Snap-on copied from people? Don't say it ain't so. What do you think of the DeWalt 735 thickness planer? If it's the one I'm thinking of, I looked it up. I only took it for a hot second because I don't want to take a bunch of time away from the chat. It's the same form factor. They have one that's that same form factor that has, rather than just the straight blades, has the, not spiral. What's the other one besides spiral? I just said it before. You know what I'm talking about, the helical. Has the helical blades on it. You want the helical blades. Because if you're going to spend that much money, get the helical. How are you in Russian? Yashimash. And sorry to keep hounding you about the torture test videos. I love the videos and help me make tool buying decisions. Always glad to help. And no, it's not hounding me. I want to do more of them. It's just trying to round up more tools. I just want to do one here and one there kind of stuff. Donna Ross says she's up to 24 subs. Make sure you head over, check out Donna Ross' channel. Or I'm pointing at my screen. You can't see my screen. She's over there. Donna Ross, you got to check out her channel. She has some of the best non-content on all of YouTube. I love you, Canada. Oh, thank you. I love Canada also. Don't let the missus hear me say that. Mark says, hello, Den Tools, Mr. and Mrs. Bear. Howdy going? Let's see here. Matt says, I bought the Hercules HCB 92B half-inch hammer drill driver. Is this a current model? It comes with a cardboard box. Thanks for your educational videos. I don't know. If you bought it recently, it probably is the current model. The only thing they changed on it is the plastic molding. So the rest of it's entirely the same, so it doesn't really matter. It's not like there's an update to it other than just the way it looks. Everyone subscribe to the mods for fun all week long. There you go. Check out your favorite mod. That's a great way to say thank you to the mods also. And I didn't mention that before, and I apologize. That is, go find one of the mods. Look up their channel, because most of them are creators as well. Look up their channel and, watch a video and throw them a like and maybe even subscribe. That's a great way to say thank you for what you do as being part of the online tool community. Mike Seski says, right wrenches remind me a lot of the old Bonnie wrenches. I have a full set of Bonnie tools bought back in 83, 650 pieces back then, $2,400. Woo!
Whoa.
I think I actually have a couple Bonnie wrenches. Because I remember when they asked me, like, do you know about these? I could actually picture reading Bonnie on the wrench. Happy Sunday, everyone. Client Graphics, by the way, Mrs. Client Graphics is in the chat. She said hi.
Hey! Sorry, I was wrangling children.
There's Chris. He joined us for dinner at Marrakesh. By the way, yes. If you're in Vegas and you're looking for a Vegas kind of experience, go to Marrakesh. It's Middle Eastern, Moroccan food. It very subtle kind of flavors, just amazing stuff. They do a full 4-course meal. Trust me, when they brought us actual entree, I thought it was a joke they were bringing us an entree because I was stuffed.
Yeah.
By the time they brought us the chicken. Yep. Oh my gosh. And then dessert. Oh. Yeah. We didn't make it halfway through dessert.
Yeah, dessert's really amazing.
Rodman Dealerman says, hello, sir. Welcome back. You must be exhausted. How many days will you sleep? I wish I could sleep. I'm not the kind of person that can catch up on sleep. I used to be. When I was a young man. Yeah. Well, not anymore. Yeah. Jeff Tony says, enjoy your videos. 14 degrees in blizzard conditions in Bozeman.
Oh, that's not, I don't want to hear that.
Well, that's what you get for living at the top of the pass, says us Livistonians who are in Vegas right now. Oh, man. If you're ever in Montana, you got to go to Bozeman. Bozeman's a beautiful city. And the plateau up there is just, talk about picturesque, perfect Montana. It's ringed by mountains, giant valley ringed by mountains, just gorgeous. I smile every time we go into Bozeman. Let's see here.
I have to say, when I was little, I thought Bozeman was super fun. And I still think it's fun. But I think that I've gotten old and, crotchety, and I'm like, oh, man, we gotta go all the way over the pass to Bozeman.
All the way up there.
All the way up there. Yeah.
I'm the one that drives every time, so. Autobahn says...
Except for when you're not there.
Hey, Client Graphics, how about that Moroccan belly dancing?
Yes.
I'd like to point out, I was the only one who tipped the belly dancer. Because y'all was afraid. They were afraid of the belly dancer.
That was your job.
Although Mrs. Client Graphics did maybe perhaps dance with the belly dancer. She was awesome. Mm-hmm. She was bold. DeBrock, good luck with that. I'm trying to catch up.
What did say?
Wait, where'd it go? Did it jump on me again?
No,
there we go. It's been the biggest surprise tool so far. What's been the biggest surprise tool so far this year, good or bad? The biggest surprise is when I was testing 10mm wrenches, and twofold. Wright Tools blew me away with how strong that tool was. And Snap-on blew me away with how mediocre that tool was. And a lot of people gave me crap. And a lot of people said I sandbagged for Snap-on and blah, blah. You just hate Snap-on. You cheated on the test. You did it different, blah, blah, blah. And the reason I did it, the test the way I did it, was so that other people could do the test. Made it as simple as possible. And just recently, Flat Rate Master did the same test using 17mm wrenches, and the same thing happened. Snap-on was middle of the pack, nothing special about it. Less expensive tools did better than it did. That's the big surprise. And I won't say it was a surprise because I've been saying all along that their tools used to be fantastic, and then they just kind of sat there and didn't update anything, and everyone else caught up, and some people surpassed them. Let's see here. And the other big surprise is I was not expecting Harbor Freight to come out with a line of pro-level tools and boxes. That blew everyone out of the water. Let's see here. What's the biggest... Give all the vets something first on a giveaway. That's a good point there, Joe. We should definitely do that. Jeff, I purchased 3 of the Ames meters, and I'm testing them now. Thank you very much. Please let me know. Matthew says, I want to stop by and say hi. Love the videos. It's my favorite drink also. God bless. Be safe, everyone. And let's see here. What happens the day I actually make content? LOL.
I was looking
it'll
at your
go viral, that's for sure.
Today, and I believe that you have 24 subscribers.
Privet. Yo, I speak French too. Je parle en français un petit peu, man. My French is terrible. I haven't had anyone to talk to in ages.
I don't know how to speak French.
The last time I got to use French, I was in Mexico talking to the cabbie because my Spanish is terrible. So I'm like, he's a cabbie in a tourist area. Maybe he knows some French. Fluent French, of course. I've been looking at Craftsman lawnmowers. Are they any good? My guess is that they are. I've only seen like the riding lawnmowers. But the fact of the matter is, Stanley Black & Decker's not making any of that. That's all being done through, and I can never remember the name of the company. I'm sure, what's his name? I just forgot our first mod's name. Joe. I almost called him Jose. Joe. I'm sure Joe's going to chime in and tell us who actually makes them. But my guess is that they're not bad. I used to have a Craftsman electric lawnmower, but who knows is making those now. And it was great for the price. The dessert was bomb. Oh, it was phyllo dough with powdered sugar, and it had walnuts and chocolate and bananas inside, and
it was delicious.
Mediterranean food is just amazing.
Yes.
James says, you are certainly getting a ton of hey there, hi there, ho there. Yes, we are. The Mickey Mouse Club. M-I-C-K-E-Y M-O-U-S-E. Youth is just a state of mind. That's true. Got to clean out some of Mom's garage. Brought a bunch home from old USA Craftsman hand tools. Also got that tall, skinny tool. Yeah, you find those every so often. Let's see here. Bonnie bought in 83 was 2,400. That's 60. Oh my gosh, that's a lot of money. Awesome logo. I think he likes the logo on your shirt.
Check. There's a squealing check.
I heard that. Today, 70 degrees. Tomorrow, winter mix here in Arkansas. Why are we running and screaming in my live stream?
Sorry. Can I have some?
Do you have a shirt on there, Duncan?
Nope.
Yeah. Get back.
I'm rolling out the children's snacks. What is that?
Don't forget the Tacos Mexico by the Stratosphere, where every plate gives you this. Yeah, they were commenting on that when we drove by it. What's that company that just started to make new wrenches and tools? It's been around for years. Ingersoll Rand, I think you're talking about. That was a surprise. Also, here, all right, I'm gonna save this question because we're trying to catch up. Let me do this here. I'm gonna post a pin in it real quick. Elvis, I think it's fair to say Snap-on still makes excellent tools. They do. I've never complained about the tools. I've complained about the price of the tool compared to what else you can buy.
12 degrees.
In balmy Minneapolis. Well, they are the city that invented Skyways. Or Skywalks.
So, Donald Ross says, problems. I have no editing software, and my cameras are laptops and cell phones. Hey, cell phones do great videos.
Everyone I talk to, Audubon Dan and Brad's Workbench and all those, they all use their cell phone for editing. I could never do it, but they do it.
I use my cell phone.
Duncan, our oldest, he does it.
Yep.
Probably all MTD stuff. There you go. Jim Haynes, that's the company I was trying to think of. Jim and James both comment. Sonic says, hey, no coffin for Mama Bear tonight. Woohoo!
Yes.
So far.
Yes, don't jinx me.
I'm from Northwest Tennessee. The only French I know are French fries and French toast. And no French bread out there? Donald Duck. Oh, that was terrible.
Oh my gosh.
Sound like Donald Duck with throat cancer. Do you got any advice for doing tool reviews on YouTube? I got 6 videos up. Some of the Bauer 20 volt tools I got.
Just keep
I
making
do.
Videos.
Keep it consistent. Try to use the scientific method. Try to keep your opinions out of it and just go based off the fact. But also then at the end of it, give your opinions on but say clearly, hey, this is how I feel about this. This is how it feels in the hand. This is what this is. But separate the two. This is the data. This is the opinion. Dora says, hey guys, Paul and Dora here watching you guys, wondering what the drink of the evening was. We're actually trying to catch up.
And our Cyrillic friend is from Kazakhstan.
Oh, I've always wanted to go to Kazakhstan.
Thank you for letting us know. That's really cool. Are you trying to make it a musical instrument? It's not.
It's cold here. 36 upstate New York, 2 hours from Canada. And Michael Chesney's in the house. Hey, evening boss. Good wicks the last 2 days here in Colorado Springs. Not much to report. There we go. Okay, and...
We're all caught up. Woohoo! Woohoo! I'm going to do a little dance.
James says, yes, sir. I'm not as dumber as I often sound. Okay. Everyone hold your comments. We're going to do some giveaways. First round is for veterans only.
Yep.
Now, I'm going to ask first. Do you guys want me to do a giveaway of bottle openers, lanyards, USB drives, or the Lizelle hats? Am I pronouncing it right, Lizelle? Or the hats?
Anyone.
I got extras of these hats. So, vote right now. Hats, drives, or we can also do the assorted 10mm sockets.
Yeah.
Or keychains.
Snardvark says hat.
I love that.
Mike Ski says the Lizelle hat. Mrs. Klein Graphics says hat.
Sounds like it's going to be a hat. So we'll give away one hat.
Hats. Somebody said sockets. USB drives if they're larger. Beer works. Okay.
All right, here's what we're going to do.
Somebody else says hat. Hat and bottle opener. Hat.
Oh my gosh. How do I do this? Oh, I know what we can do.
Dan F. Tools hat. Bananas?
I wish I had a
bananas.
I'd like a banana.
Joe Smith wants to know that's 2 for beer.
2 for beer. Oh, wow. It's actually built into... whatchamacallit? Into...
YouTube.
No, into Google here. So
okay.
we're going to do a...
Client Graphics says, like
Windows
the Lizelle
capture.
hat, I didn't make it to their booth. Matt says sockets. Rodney says, I'm a vet. Who else? Somebody, New York Trucker 63 said bottle of wild turkey.
If I could ship it.
U.S. Air Force. Mike Ski.
All right. There we go. Okay. Let me minimize, make this the right size. So.
New York Trucker was a U.S. Navy Seabees.
All right.
Jabrock says, dealer's choice. You pick.
All right. So we're going to do a hat. And we've got a I'm covering up the wife here.
Thanks. Who needs the wife, really?
We'll put it down in the corner there. So we get the random number generator. We're going to test it here. Generate a number. Boom. 84. Okay. So. If you... Whoop. Wrong thing. If you want... Where'd it go? Where's my chat? There we go. If you want to win the hat and you're either active or retired military...
Yep.
Enter a number in right now between 1 and 100. There can't be, unless we get more than 100, then we'll have to change it.
What?
I don't think we have more than 100 active.
What is the point?
We're giving away the hat.
Right, so how do they win it?
They're going to, I got this.
Okay.
Anyway, anybody who wants to win the hat.
Okay, 45, 66, 56, 57, 78, 84, 65, 69, 47, 27.
And if we get a tie, if you all pick the same number, then we'll do a runoff.
32, 65, 69, 48, 72, 3, 55, 84. How long is this going to go on?
I don't know. We're going to find out.
Anybody else? 38. Backwoods hippie. 50. 4, 1955.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
1. Somebody said pick. 72.
Hike. Start fasting and lose weight. I am. I'm doing intermittent fasting. 16 hours? Is that what we're doing?
Why are you making me do math at this time?
That's not math. That's literally
math.
not math.
It is math because you add 16 to whatever. Yes. So you're currently doing between 16 and 18. 38, 743. 99.03. Echo Pilkin. 12. 3.14. Okay, hit the button there.
All right, we're going to hit the button now. All right. So, let's see here. Let me go over to the right screen.
Going once. Going twice.
Generated now. First hat's going now. 26 is the winner.
26.
Do we have anyone who has a 26?
Somebody was close with 29.
I see a 27.
I want to say there was a 26.
You always want to say that.
You don't know. Okay, I think 27 might have been the winner. Winner, chicken dinner.
Sam, are you the winner there, number 27?
I think that they are.
Sam at 27, Daughter Ross says, there we go, we got a winner, Sam.
Brian Russell.
You even get one of the hats that's still got a label. It doesn't have my cooties on it. So we're going to send this over to you. So
we do need a little something from you, though.
we need a way to contact you. Don't post your address here, please. Don't post. And you probably don't want to post your email address, but you can email me at red@denoftools.com. Email me saying my screen name's Sam and your address, and we will get that out to you this week. By we, I mean this lady, because
he means me. Me. All me.
Giveaway icon toolbox. Now I wish. Okay, I'll do this. How about this? We'll give away the icon toolbox. All you got to do is pay shipping and handling.
Edward. Landry, McGregor, Garrigus. Red. First time joining a live deal. Awesome.
So tell you what, now we're going to do...
Congrats, Sam.
This one's going to be open to everyone. So we're going to do a number between 1 and 300.
Ooh. Sam is in Vegas.
Cool.
Awesome. Super cool.
Test, make sure that works.
There
we go.
I cannot talk.
No, you can't. You're not allowed.
Rodney says he raised his hand for bottle opener.
There you go. Sure, we could do a bottle opener. We'll do the SPC there. This is their little wrench bottle opener box.
Oh, other people are guessing numbers already. Robert
right.
saying 63. Doris says 169. 254. 222. Did we say it was a 3-digit number?
Yeah, I said up to 300.
Oh, okay.
Let's see here. Pick
236. 1754.
Elkfist will pay shipping and handling.
I know, I saw a number of people.
You do realize I get to choose what the handling price is, right?
117, 155, 136, 77, 9.
Nick showed up, says, for the Emperor.
Joe says he'll drive out and pick it up. DeBrock says
I still get a charge handling.
Oh,
Motogogo, $13.25. Thanks for all the great videos and keeping us snap off.
That's right.
Thank you, sir.
So much. Bing, 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 bing. Thank you.
Brandon Langdon says you should sign the giveaway merch. Tell you what, if you win and you send me your shipping address, just put it in there. You want me to sign it? I will sign it. Yep. How I will sign this? I guess I could sign the paper.
We could put a card in with your signature.
We could do that too.
I'll make something fancy happen. 258, 214.
Michael says my favorite number is .02. I lose before the game even starts.
168, 867, 5309. Really, Mike Adams? Really? Mm-hmm.
Clyde Grex says that's a nice looking bottle opener. It is nice. The chrome on it is actually. I'm gonna get my goggles out real quick.
1 through 300. DeBrock, Henny.
Yes.
Do we need to talk about you?
I don't know. But the chrome on this is better than some of the cheaper actual tools.
195.
Do we need to talk about me and who? What?
No. DeBrock did 1 through 300.
Nice.
Daughter
all right.
That's cheating.
Last chance. Going once. Going twice. Hit enter, not backspace. Won't be active tonight because I must edit part of my Warhammer video. Oh, there you go. But progress has been. Please show Warhammer. Where's?
Okay, Henny, you're getting lost in the weeds.
This Warhammer?
Nope.
If you want to see this in action, go check out my video on what do you call it? Flashlight. Stop petting me.
Press the button.
Does anyone want me to press the button?
Press it.
I don't think they want me to really press the button.
It.
I'm pressing the button. Winner is 16.
Okay.
Wow.
I see Ken has 22. Sam has 10.
Did anybody have 16?
Oh my gosh, Sam has 10.
Oh.
Wait, 10 to 16 is 6, and 16 to 22
what?
is 6. To see who
somebody has...
This.
Oh, is it a tie between Ken and Sam?
So far, but we're not done. I'm looking back. 132. How far back do we go?
So when I said it?
I don't know when you said it. I think...
Well, Doris said 169, so that wasn't the previous one, so that's this one. So here we go. We got 63, 17. NASA lies about everything. 17.
Okay, but when did...
Well, Snardvork picked 222 before that, and we were only going up to... Go on. I love you, Bear. Say hi, people.
Hi.
Hi. Love you.
If that's real, that's pretty funny. Let's see here. Todd says your wife is definitely your better half.
NASA lies about everything. I think is the one who won it. So, NASA lies about everything. Please send us your information. And not sure how we're gonna sign something. Oh wait, I'm supposed to be keeping track of this. Excuse me while I make notes.
You need to write this down.
And that was the bottle opener, right?
That was the bottle opener. All right. Should we do more questions, or should we do one more giveaway, or should we do more questions? You're out of soda, you know that?
Yeah, You need to get out of my...
Luckily, I brought my own.
Oh my gosh.
Reroll random sandwich says.
I cannot spell bottle tonight. I don't know what the problem is.
How do you like the icon stuff behind you? I think the cabinet is excellent. I've been staying out of the tool comment stuff because there's been so many people doing it that it's just noise at this point. I'll be honest. Here's the God's honest truth. All the stuff that's made in Taiwan is all right, real close, the same level. The question is, who do you want to, if you have a problem, who do you want to have to deal with? Harbor Freight is excellent for customer service. So's Tecton.
Okay. Oh.
Two different form factors. Hi, Foxy.
Oh.
Show him who Foxy is. I think I'm not talking to you.
Oh. Meet Foxy, everybody.
Hi. Why? You're
Foxy.
Strangling Foxy. Take this off of Foxy.
No!
Take that off of Foxy.
No, we don't put that on Foxy.
This is Foxy.
Hold his glow stick so I can see him in the dark.
Foxy's going to say hi, everyone.
Foxy drives around Vegas sometimes.
Yeah, he likes to go to the strip and drink some water. Yep, water.
Mm-hmm.
He likes to get really hyped up on water.
Oh.
I'm gonna shut up.
Good night, all.
Good night, Foxy.
With me.
Foxy has a really bad habit that if Foxy leaves the house, that Foxy goes and walks out, and sometimes we can't find him. So,
Bailey, like they were saying, sorry, I didn't see it. There's so many chats, I can't read them all. So if you start your message with @TheDenOfTools, it shows up as in an orange highlight, and those are the ones that I read.
did you see the one from Jared?
And I don't have any information on Remline toolboxes. I don't know anything about them. I'm really sorry. I saw your comment before in passing that they seemed like machinist toolboxes. And I like machinist kind of style toolboxes. I know a lot of people don't like the thin shelf kind of stuff. I like it. That said, I've never even seen one in person, so, or that I know of. I mean, maybe I did. It's pop, not soda.
Rail 9222. I was close at 251. Yes, you were. If you were trying to
so
go all
close.
the way around.
So close.
That's right.
Giveaway, they say, I'm going to need to cut out tonight. Nick says, for food, got 40 pounds of charcoal, turn around a piece of steel and a square one. There you go. And do not eat a Mentos before taking a drink of that stuff. That would go badly.
Echo said, petting the bear. That's
Don't
right.
Stop petting. I just posted Mr. Bonnie Wrenches my Bonnie Wrenches over at the DOT forum. Thank you. I want to take a look at those. Your kids are precious. They are. Thank you so much. Okay. They're also for sale. If you go to our store online,
you
rent. For rent. I like the for sale. Be back soon. Dinner time, D-Brock says.
What?
I don't get dinner.
What did you...
This
young man over here most certainly did get dinner. Do not let him lie to you.
Dead Tools has a future as a puppeteer. Yeah, I'm that dad. The kids love it when I use their stuffies and make them act up and stuff. Should have sent a pic of Giant Mickey. Yes, that would have been cool. She would have loved to have seen that. Giveaway they asked for. You're recording in the garage. Awesomeness. Yes, we are. I meant Craig. Like Craig tools? I like Craig stuff. They're expensive, but they're often hard to find something that will actually get the job done because they're very niche. Diet Cherry Pepsi is a better drink. I like it. She really likes that stuff. Just went to Waco, Texas, Harbor Freight, limited icon tools. No boxes. Wanted to see one in person. They have online.
Sorry.
Oh my God.
You can actually check to see which Harbor Freights have the toolboxes, so you can take a look at them. Talk to you looks really nice.
Thank
Where'd
you.
At Data Tools, talk to you looks really nice. Where'd you get it? Talk to you. What do you think you meant there?
I think you mean Tecton.
Tecton.
No.
Tecton?
Yeah.
Really nice.
Talk to.
That could be Tecton. The Tecton stuff, Tecton actually sent me. Some of it I got on Amazon though. Okay, you got to move your hair is going in my hair. Gonna drive me up a wall. This is
Yes.
Marcy, you have the thing up. How many chances do we have to win? Well, you have tons of chances to win. You only have a few chances to win here. Green. Let's see. Testing. There we go. G. Bailey says testing. Thanks, by the way. Anyone else know about Remline? Maybe I have one of 5 majors. If you know about Remline, please chime in. He'd like to know about them. I'd like to know about them. Snardvark says, I'm out. Later, Toolbear. Later, Snard. I love Snardvark.
Snardvark.
I'm going to be using that.
I was just thinking.
You're such a Snardvark.
One of our children is going to get
Snardvarked?
Yeah.
Say no to diet drinks. I know, but I got to get my caffeine some way. Where is the bear? Bear takes the weekends off. I don't know where he's probably on Fremont Street right now.
He's drinking at Hogs and Heifers.
Hogs and Heifers.
He's just going to blend right in.
Yep. I was asking earlier about how Craig Pocket Hole System compares to Harbor Freight's offering. I've never used the Harbor Freight Pocket Hole System. I have used the Craig Pocket Hole System, and it's fabulous. I've not used the Harbor Freight one, so I can't really say.
Alan wants to know if we're ever going to have magnets that say Den of Tools.
We are. We're working on it. We've got a tool for cutting them. We've got a cricket cutter, but we forgot it in Montana. She's supposed to be in Montana this week, but she's slacking.
Well, you hear that whole Blizzard business? Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Quentin says, just got my hands on DeWalt drill and impact driver at Royal King for $130. Came with 2 batteries and a charger. What do you think? Good deal? I'm not a fan of DeWalt. I think their batteries are overpriced. You may get a good deal on a combo kit, but as you end up buying batteries over the lifetime of the tool, you end up spending more on batteries than you do on the tools, and DeWalt's batteries are overpriced. No, give the bear. Give the bear? I'm not giving away the bear. He'd bite me if I tried that.
Good night.
Elle, do not be crazy with your brother. We have ears. We can hear you.
Don Manan says, I sat in the chair that's well worn in by the bear at Hogs Heifers. I have an idea for what power tool line you should video. Figure out how to do it objectively. The criteria. I now have an amount of tools in line, price, and reputation.
This is so adorable.
It is. Put it back. Somebody won that.
Somebody won that. You can't
it is adorable.
Did you see that? The little girl over there is trying to take your wrench. Is that a
Wrench
opener? Keychain?
All right. Here's a question. Does anybody want a pack of playing cards? This is what I got for donating to veterans today. And it's from the Bellagio. Which, if you don't know, the Bellagio is one of the 2 nicest resorts in Vegas, like high-end resorts. It's the Bellagio. It's one of the dancing fountains. If you've seen Ocean's 11's at the end, they're standing in front of the Bellagio. But it's the Bellagio and the Wynn. Those are the 2 highest-end resorts here. So does anybody want to win these?
Flamethrower Candle says, I love and collect cards.
There you go.
There you go. Alan Holmes wants to know, is Mama Bear pink?
She's always a little pinkish.
I think he means the bear's wife.
Oh.
But it could be wrong.
I rode in a 1949 Ford F6 dump truck yesterday. That was awesome. That sounds pretty cool.
That sounds really cool.
All right, so we're going to do... Yeah, Bellagio is beautiful inside. All right, so we're going to have... we're going to do the playing cards. Pick a number between 1 and 300 here.
Yep.
We're going to add those over... You're jotting this all down, right?
Yes,
all right.
I'm jotting it down.
Ever heard of John Deere socket sets? I have not. That's surprising. If they have them... How did the microphone get turned that way? How have I not heard of them? Because I'm from Iowa. I got family from the Quad Cities, home of John Deere.
79, 64, 150, 222, 235, 172, 62, 155, 150, 174, 77, 134, 143, 16, 69, 15, 164,
even Daughter Raw. You don't have to read
20,
every single
55.
comment. You know that.
Even
Daughter Raw is getting in on this one.
Yeah, she got in the last one.
Did she? Okay.
118, 77, 101, number 2, 50, 56, 156, 300, 71, 54, 201, 87,
Daughter Raw changed my mind.
219, 75, 65,
Barbecue 76, nice try.
77, 4,
150. There you go. That is between the 2.
186,
All right. We're going to choose here. We're going to choose. Last chance. Last call for alcohol. Generating number 3, 2, 1.
Bing!
57. Wow, it's rolling low these days. Who had 57? Big D had 87. There's 75. 65. That's the closest one I've seen so far. Oh, whoa, 56. Sam Armstrong with the 56. You have to be pretty on the spot to get better than that. I'm looking. I don't see anything else in the 50s that's closer. Rodney had 55. Oh, so close, Rodney. I hate that. I lost out winning a pistol one time at a raffle at a dinner by one number. I was fuming for days. Michael had 54.
Sam, what was the last name?
I don't know. Just a second here. Whoa, just jumped on me again. I hate it when it does that. Mm-hmm. Ta-da! Hammond, a little late there.
Nice
try, though.
Nice try.
So, wait, there it goes. Sam Armstrong with the 56.
Sam Armstrong.
Sam, email us. That's red@denoftools.com. Michael, your last name is Kenefic? Is that right? I'm really bad at names, so. Let's see here. You could give away dirt off your floor. People want to. Not my floor. Maybe hers.
Hey. Daughter of Ra, I will check out the pictures. I was wondering how the first week of school went.
All right. We're going to do one more giveaway, and then we're going to get back to questions
You were
and
not
answers.
allowed to give me away.
We're going to do the...
Michael Kenefic said, wow.
Ha-ha. Den of Tools, can you do group streams? It'd be cool to get a group tool. It would be cool. I know there's a software you can use. You can bring other people on virtually. There is stuff you can use to do it. I'm not set up for it. I might get around to doing it one of these days. So we're going to do these are pretty nifty. Gearwrench Keychain made out of 100% anodized metal of some sort. Or painted. I don't know if where's something that's magnetic.
Does this count?
No. I'm gonna grab the Audubon Dan magnet here. Maybe. Yeah, they're aluminum. By the way, Dan, thank you so much for this. These are top-notch magnets, by the way. Look at that. And the shirt's awesome too.
Yes.
All right, number between 1 and 300. Starting after we got, so start now. There you go. Thank you, Chris. I appreciate that, Mr. Graphics. And now for the Gearwrench Keychain. Go.
Oh my gosh. 155, 214, 89, 86, 215, 36, 222, 275, 224, 223.
I would guess low if I was a betting man. I'd bet low based on how this random number picker's been going.
150, 234, 79. Stop drinking my drink. 176.
It's my drink.
It is
cup.
not. 187. I like it, Daughter of Ra. 50, 87, 77, 269.
What did she pick? 50?
No, she did 187.
It was actually Mrs. Graphic's idea. I believe that. She seems like the organized sort who would come up with something like that.
300.
Robert says 1.
Nice.
Like he's on The Price is Right.
Joseph
Matt Joseph comes in with a 3.
11, 67, 77, 14, 19, 33, 43, 12, 25.
Nice try, barbecue.
66. 47, 46. 44.
David says next giveaway for vets at TGE at the Den Tools. We're going to get back to the question and answer for a while. Then we'll do some more giveaways at the end, closer to the end. But you're right. We will do the next one for vets.
Rodman says, I'll buy that for $1. Let's make a deal.
Are they allowed to pick like 35 different numbers? No, we're trusting them to be
adults.
Yeah. All right, we're going to give it away now.
Joe Smith, 38.5. Really, honey? I don't think that's...
We're cutting it off. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. 71.
DG is 77. What are we looking for?
71. Wow, cool. Did guess 71, but he also guessed 50 million other things.
DG did 77. Did they do that more than... Yeah.
Go on, Bear.
Pick it up, Bear.
Reddit's amazing.
Pick it up.
Reddit.
Dinkin.
Reddit.
Where's the... There's the start. Okay, here we go.
Worst images? Oh, no. PewDiePie submissions. Ow!
All right, so reading through the numbers here. DG had 77 there.
Yes. Posted it repeatedly, but it was the same number.
Yes.
I think that is our winner. Chicken dinner.
Was who? DG?
DG.
So that was 6 off. Was anybody in the 60s?
Oh, yeah, like a 69, maybe.
Yeah.
That was somebody else, though. 66. So...
I mean 70s. Nice.
66 would be 5 off. Wouldn't that be closer? That's Silver Surfer.
So 71 plus 6 is 77. And what did Silver Surfer have?
66. Which
So
would
that's
be 5 off.
5 off.
So Silver Surfer. Does anybody have anything higher from...
Is anyone closer than 6 away? Can we play furthest away? DJ's like,
Daughter
no, I
of
want to
Ross.
ship it.
Thank you so much, Daughter of Ross. She's awesome. She had posted Silver Surfer is 5 gap. That's right. So Silver Surf. I cannot speak English. Silver Surfer. And
I thought I had 2 of these. What'd you do with the other one?
well, if I told you. So Silver Surfer. What did they win? Which one were
The
they?
Gearwrench Keychain. I know I had 2 of them.
We have children, honey. You may have
They may have walked off with one. And the other thing is, I know I had more of these SPC wrenches. They're maybe buried under the other stuff.
You stole my drink.
You mean my drink?
My drink.
Your cup. My drink. What did you... Ah! Back off, lady. All right. Well...
Okay, Silver Surfer, thank you. And thank you to Daughter of Ra for helping us with math.
Bad Idea Workbench says, closest without going over might be easier. Yeah. We could do a little math.
Autobahn Dan said, I just realized my logo is on the icon box. Yes.
Yes.
Yes, it is.
It's twice. It's
Yep.
there. Wait a minute, if I can do that. Oh, it's wrong hand. There we go. There and
Edward Lee.
there. Doing this stuff backwards is hard. Anyway, so send an email to red@denotools with your screen name and everything else. Let's see here. Rosando del Rio was closer. Yeah, he said after. He said the number.
I had an idea for some fun. Tools marketed in non-traditional markets. Was thinking of the Ramset filling installer for high-speed dental work.
That I'm always a fan of that kind of stuff. Although, usually when you get into those niche markets, they get pretty expensive because, you know, you put dental tools on it, next thing you know, they're stupid expensive. Have you ever used Nepro's tools? I have not. Jim asked, did Astro did Astro have any giveaways like the bottle opener? You know, I didn't. The only giveaway I got personally was from Tecton. You can thank Audubon Dan for all of this. This is all stuff that he picked up and gave to me to give away because he's an amazing guy. Again, you got to go check him out. And Client Graphics. We had a great time meeting both of you guys and the wife. Client Graphics' wife, not Audubon Dan. It was a great show and a great chance meeting other people off of the YouTubes and whatnot.
And that's also just a reminder that if you're ever in the area, if you're coming for a convention, or if you're just going to be in the area, or if we're coming to your area, let us know. You know, we really enjoy having everybody on the channel, and we would love to spend time with you guys. So it was just really awesome that we got to spend time with 3 of you guys all together. But yeah.
Morrow asked, which T-handle Torx set do you recommend? Harbor Freight only has 6 sizes in a set. For the T-handle, they've got more than 6 sizes. Because I have their set somewhere. I don't know where I put it. We moved since then. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they have more than 6. And since they've got lifetime warranties, so I'm totally fine with them.
DG said, I will gladly stand down. I just enjoy being here. Aww.
No more, Bear.
Yeah, but just I think I took a wrong turn somewhere.
I can't read what it says.
No, I just told you what the title is.
No, I know, but I can't see what the picture.
No. That's a plane.
Yeah, okay. Goodbye. Give me a hug.
At least it gives you directions to get back to the terminal.
Give me a hug. I love you.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm going to hurt you.
No.
Wow, cool, says the Den of Tools. Know of any cheap, like 40-inch toolboxes, like cheaper than U.S. General?
Sorry, something cheaper than U.S. General?
Yes, they're looking for a cheap 40-inch toolbox, but cheaper than U.S. General.
I was a huge fan of the Cobalt one, like that lime green one I had in the video, but they're currently sold out. I heard that the Yukon box is going to make a comeback, and that'll be around $300. And that's going to be 40, 50-inch kind of thing. So I would look at Husky. Also, some Walmarts have had one, but they're actually not that cheap, to be honest. They're not as cheap as they should be. I would look for the Cobalt one and see if it's in your area. It's excellent for the money. You really can't come close to it.
Good night, Ed. From Edward Landry McGregor.
I
gotta go for now. Take care and be safe.
Have you ever considered opening your own hardware store?
Do not encourage him.
I hate retail. I couldn't do it. I'm not that kind of guy who's like, somebody comes in and goes, you put something in one bag rather than 2, and I want a free blah, blah, blah. This whole idea of, in America, of this concept of you broke some small little rule that all retailers are supposed to keep up with, and if you don't give me free stuff, nowhere else in the world does that fly. You go to Europe and you try that stuff, and they'll tell you to, take a hike in Spain or Mexico. They'll just look at you and pretend they don't speak English. And then if you switch to Spanish, they'll pretend they don't understand you anyway. I think it's a real entitlement issue, and I could not handle being a retailer in this country. I would light someone on fire right after she did it. Where was I?
Echo says, don't think you're driving to Ohio.
No, probably not.
I would love to drive to Ohio.
Have you heard anything on the new Bauer multi-tool? I heard that there's going to be one. That's all I've heard so far.
Where are you reading this?
On the chats. Out of my 26 subs, you're the only one that's live. Bear hugs from Alan. DG says, although I would gladly take Icon Toolbox behind you too. Well, as I say, if you cover handling and shipping. The young farmer says, I'm coming to Con Expo in March. Can we get together? Yes. In fact, I just filled out my thing for the Con Expo. Hoping to get approved for a media pass. So, yeah, email me at red@den-of-tools. Not the Den of Tools, just Den of Tools. And I would love to meet up with anybody who's in town. But definitely for the Con Expo, I will do a get-together thing.
Okay, I gotta go check on the princess.
Everything okay?
Eyeball poking.
Oh. And Glenn says, I'm looking for a pick set. Who you recommend for a nice set, around $35 or so, want some decent quality? I don't know who made mine, to be entirely honest. Hold on. It's been so long since I bought it. I thought I moved it into this. It might be in my other box. Huh. Yeah, it must be in my other box. Sorry, I don't know who made my pick set. I think I just got it off of Amazon, though. It was decent. Or are you talking like a snap ring pick set? In which case, I just use the Harbor Freight one. Sorry, that's where my head goes. Oh, let's see here. I looked at Walmart's brand of toolboxes yesterday, and they feel really cheap. They are really cheap. Sometimes I like going to cosmetic beauty supply stores for some shop supplies and tools for tiny, fine detail projects such as ultrafine brushes, tweezers, and stuff. You know where I get that stuff? Gun shows. There's always a whole table of all the small picks and brushes and all that stuff, and mirrors and all that stuff. Shout out from Texas.
Hey, Texas.
Robert says he's a retired retail manager. Don't. It will ruin you. I have done my time in retail. I'm not going back to that. Oh, let me get rid of this thing here. It's Windows Capture. Get rid of that. Right. Echo says, I want to go to CES. Yeah, me too. So, here's the funny thing is, so I went to sign up for CES. I was doing a bunch of my expo stuff right now.
Cup, please.
This one?
This is the part where I bite him.
And I went to get a media pass, and for YouTube, they have actual numbers. You have to have 1 million subscribers to qualify for a media pass at CES. Oh, and then I tried to get a regular pass, and it's $100. I don't know if CES is worth $100 to me. CES might have some, so like radios and kind of some car electronic stuff, but I don't know if it has. You guys tell me. Do you really want to see CES on this channel? If enough people say we want to see feedback from CES, I'll go. I also applied for a media pass to AVN since it's the same week. We'll see how that goes.
Yeah, you might need backup on that
one. Let's see here. Did anyone run and shout in panic when they saw the bear at SEMA? The bear didn't go. I went through SEMA. I made the bear stay in the car. He tried to go last year, and
to save on parking.
He got darted by security, and it was ugly. Dale says, I found the set of 1/2-inch sockets in my grandfather's tools. John Deere, I will email you an image tomorrow. I'd love to see it.
That sounds great.
I really would. I'm a Deere fan. Nothing runs like a Deere. Long time Deere fan. Green and yellow. Carson's Exploring Channel. How's it going? Let's see here. Young Farmer Framer says, sweet. What's your opinion, Sam asks, on Ryobi power tools? They seem to have the largest tool lineup for a battery platform that I can find. Second or third largest. Makita has the largest. They are decent, and it used to be one of my top recommendations for DIYers. I would recommend Ryobi and or Bauer. I've recently switched that to Bauer and or Cobalt. Ryobi makes some great tools. A lot of their stuff, though, is really mediocre, and their batteries are just so-so, and they're large and they're cumbersome. Cobalt makes far better tools at a reasonable price, and then, of course, I like Bauer, the stuff from Bauer, because they're better designed tools, they're more compact, and if you're near a Harbor Freight, it's easier to go to Harbor Freight to get tools or warranty and all that stuff. So they're all in that same kind of genre. But I would strongly push either Bauer or Cobalt over Ryobi. But Ryobi does have a huge lineup. If you're looking to get all sorts of stuff, here's the thing about Ryobi. There's a lot of repeats. They've got like 4 or 5 weed whackers. They have 4 or 5 blowers. So when they say we have this huge lineup of tools, really, it's about a third as big as it really seems to be.
Alan Holmes says, gun shows in Cali? LOL.
Well, I'm not in Cali anymore, but yeah, there's lots of gun shows in Cali. There's a lot of gun owners in California. The press and the government in California would like to think that gun owners don't exist. But if you get outside of LA, you get outside of San Francisco, the Central Valley, where I used to be a firearms instructor, was shall issue. Everyone had guns. Everyone carried.
Jerry says definitely wants to see the AVN stuff.
Yes. See? There you go. If I get a pass, we'll have to start a whole separate channel just for that. But
DJ says, can someone turn Shut Up Moto into a ringtone, please?
That's a great idea.
Your Shut Up Moto, not mine.
No, they like your voice better. You've got that phone voice.
I know, but that's a different kind of...
That's true. Let's see here. I should do that. I'll do one. I'll have like the Hello Moto thing, and then right in the middle we'll cut in with a Shut Up Moto.
Zafiel said what I said, which is, so get the extra for a 942,100 subscribers.
Yeah, we'll just pick that up.
Yeah.
That's what you said. You just put it out there. If you guys want us to go, just help get the subscriber up.
That would be great.
All right, you made me lose my
my
place.
Novice Nick said, told the guy at Tecton that I'd never heard of them until I saw This Bear on YouTube. He said he was familiar with you. LOL.
Thank you.
I was looking for my shipping number.
Michael Chesney says, time to snore. Keep it sane. Mike says, thank you so much.
Yeah.
Young says, Den Tools best. Please don't do all caps, man. Just type in at the Den of Tools. It shows up as highlighted, and that's how I know to read your comment. Best deals, never forget your flashlight coupon. That's true. Gotta breathe. Well, you know what? You can use your phone for coupons, so you always have coupon with you. Gary Pope says, bought a Snap-on 1/2-inch ratchet, and the comfort grip handle was put on upside down. You know, if Harbor Freight did that, Snap-on boys would be saying, oh, you see, that's proof that they don't have quality control. Anyway, me and my guys, my dealer, were laughing. He ordered me a new handle. Even Snap-on Matco has defects. They do. It happens. Manufacturing, it happens. I've ordered, I think...
It happens. It's anywhere. It's
something like a $50,000 server one time, and it came in dead from IBM. It happens. Let's see here. What's the deal with Wobble Extension? Seems like these are all the rage lately. Needed a 3/8 darn... Everything was wobble. Therefore, getting in those hard-to-reach angle kind of stuff. I used a Wobble Extension putting this, the hutch on this thing because they don't really give you clearance to get in there, so I had to go in at an angle and wobble it in. Echo says, $1 million? Easy. Easy. Client Graphics says, I like the Performance Tools pick set with 942 and the channel lock set or the Gearwrench. There you go. Iowa Mike in the house. Grrr. All beware, Harbor Freight does not care how they treat you. They just want your funds. After speaking with DM, I've decided they no longer earn my friend. Really? That you can't say that about all of Harbor Freight because we've seen Harbor Freight bend over backwards for people. It may just be a bad district manager. Call corporate because I'm sorry you had a bad experience, but we've seen time and time again where Harbor Freight has bent over backwards for people. So, unfortunately, in those situations, when in retail, it comes down to the person you're dealing with in most cases. Now, if it's a systemic corporate-wide issue, I think we all would have seen it by now. David says, tuning in. Thanks for the great content. Enjoy Vegas. Thank you very much. Maybe you can go to CES with AVE.
Nice, Rodney.
Chris says, hey, guys, I recently picked up a Hercules 20-volt quarter-inch impact and the Hercules multi-tool. They seem to be solid as my Herc hammer drill. They are pretty solid. That multi-tool is a beast. Sorry if I'm only half here multitasking.
I'm assuming you're getting stuff ready for tomorrow.
Mike says...
No. You missed Ronald Smith. He said the dinner tools, but I think he means the den of tools.
What did he say?
It says... What,
you gotta lean forward so people can hear you.
What did parking cost you for SEMA show? Because if you're going to any other shows, parking is going to probably be really expensive. I thought parking over here in Florida was bad. Ronald Smith, yeah. You opened a huge can of worms with that one.
It's $50 a day. Yeah. And the first day I had to pay $80 because I had to park at 2 different places. Mike says, Craftsman combo ratcheting box and open end with a pin. I'm guessing for ratcheting action or fasteners at Lowe's. What's your opinion on them? Not much. I did a whole video on testing budget ratchets back in June or July. Go check it out. It was my least... I like the form factor, but everything about it just seemed unfinished. Like they cast it, they forged it, and then they didn't deburr any of it. They just slapped it together and said, here you go. Heard Napa has Craftsman. Yeah, that's what I'm hearing too. I haven't been to a Napa in a couple of weeks, but I'll have to go check them out. Just switched from Ryobi to Milwaukee M12, Keith says. The M12s, I think a lot of DIYers might be, and home people might be considered going to M12. It's kind of in that same price range. You get a lot of power out of it. Carson says, did you see Harbor Freight came out with the Bauer Weed Whacker now? Available I did. I posted it to the community section. $50, tool only. It's about time. They just entirely missed summer. Oops. Now they come out with a snowblower attachment for it. There you go. Alan
Holmes, what time is it where you are? It says off to buy food. Goodness gracious.
Myers open 24/7. Mike C says, just put some pictures on my Bonnie made John Deere. Thank you. Sorry about that. On the DOT forums.
And I've been posting food things.
Does Napa really do Craftsman warranty replacement? That would be interesting. That's a good question. I'll have to check into that. I think that's part of the carrying them is you have to do the warranty. Alan says off to buy food. I just read Deflator Mouse is a shotgun shooting YouTube channel. And he's in Cali. Yeah, there's a couple of them in Cali. Jeff, any word on the street for Black Friday deals? Nothing new. I've been checking every single day. I get up, I have my morning soda, and I relax, and I come in here and I check for Black Friday deals. As soon as one comes up, I'm always, try to be the first to get a YouTube video out for it. So we try to always be first to press on that stuff. Let's go Cowboys. Don't ever say that again. Nobody likes the Cowboys. G. Bailey says, I have an auto shop and all broken tools go into a toolbox of broken tools. How would I go about getting Harbor Freight to replace them without a receipt? If they're hand tools, you just take them in. There's no receipt required. Aren't we all multitasking?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah. That's very deep thought for the night. Aren't we all multitasking? At some level, I think
Novice
we
Nick,
are.
you are correct.
Let's see here.
Mustang
Javier
James.
says he's hitting the sack. You got to work tomorrow. You have a good night. Take care.
Mustang James says, cheers and much love to you guys. We got a snow coming in. Got to get some rest for tomorrow's poop show.
Nice.
Thank you.
Let's see here. Robert says, so parking at SEMA is like going to a Cowgirls game. It was stupid expensive. There's actually a hotel that's on the premise. Mm-hmm. It's kind of tucked down in the corner. I'm going to see about getting a hotel room for the whole show next week. Here's my thought. I got to pitch this to the missus.
Wait, next week?
Next week. Next year. You know me in time. I get a little sketchy. My best of 2016 SEMA video.
Hey,
Jeez.
it's okay.
So, so the hotel's there. You know it's going to be a little pricey, right?
Just tuck in because you guys are going to see this.
Yes. Mm-hmm. How much, if I go every day, how much would I pay for, be paying $50 a day for parking? Mm-hmm. How much for food?
A lot.
Another $50, right? Mm-hmm. So $100 right there.
Easily.
Plus, if anything else, any other miscellaneous expense. But if I had a room there, I could bring food, we could stock it up, you could camp out there, and we could use it as a base. And other YouTubers could then also use it as a base. We could leave gear there and everything else. I think that probably the cost per day would probably be pretty close, a little bit more, pretty close compared to the price of doing that. Do we need to open the garage door?
No.
Sounds like someone just pulled up.
Oh, perhaps. Perhaps our child's being returned. Let me go check.
Because that sounds like a Jeep to me.
Okay. I'll be back.
Sorry, our youngest was out tonight, jeeping and hiking with a buddy and his dad in their Jeep. I think it's a low 2000s Wrangler. Nice little Jeep. I like it a lot. I'm jealous. Do you have any experience with OBD2 diagnostic readers? I have limited experience. I've used them for mostly basic stuff. I don't do a lot of diagnostics with them. I'm not an expert by any means. Which, of course, why people send them to me all the time. Harbor Freight needs to sell go-karts or side-by-sides. That would be awesome. Or a kit. That would be great if they sold a kit. I mean, they sell the motors for them, right? I think a 2X Gold to Bear t-shirt would be a great giveaway. That's a good idea. Let's see here. Retailers do not honor Craftsman warranties. Ace refuses. That's... I'm not surprised. Because they'd have to have individual stuff there. Otherwise, they're in that Harbor Freight situation. Excuse me. Of breaking boxes open. And let's see here. Do you have any experience? Oh, I just read that. Roll Tide, nice. Donna Russell, won't lie, I was watching YouTube, doing dishes and playing RuneScape. Dishes are done, so crocheting. RuneScape, people still play RuneScape? Oh my gosh. How old are you? Sorry, just teasing. Mike says we have a John Deere small riding lawnmower mower assembly plant over here in Greenville, Tennessee. That's cool. Glenn says, did Harbor Freight ever call you after you returned the 3/8 ratchet that was recalled? The manager called me and to get my email address, and I gave him my email address, which is at Den of Tools, and he had a small meltdown. He's a super nice guy. He just wanted to do the right, and I gotta say again, follow up. It's my father once said this to me. It's not if a man falls down, it's how quickly he gets back up. Because in life and in business, there will always be mistakes because we're all flawed humans. There was only ever been one perfect human. And for the rest of us, we're just trying to be better than we were yesterday. So I don't judge a man or a company or a woman or a child by if they fall down. I judge them by how quickly they get back up and whether they try to fix it. So he did a great job. I knew not enough training, but did the right thing. He followed up and did what he's supposed to do. Why don't you have Jesse drop you off and pick you up? Because of the Cubs. Normally if she was just dropping me off down there, it wouldn't be a big issue. but because of the size of the show, it's like rush hour in San Francisco. It is insane, and it takes hours and hours to do it. And I can't get down there in the morning, plus deal with all that stuff and be available for the kids and stuff. So it's just it just doesn't work out well. Sorry. Young's is a 20-year-old diesel mechanic from Texas. There you go. Do you know anything about corded Hercules reciprocating saw? I had someone come in and ask for one. Sure enough, it was in the work computer, but it had no picture. I've seen pictures of it. They're coming out with one. Let me see if I have a picture of it. One moment, please. Let me go to my downloads. There's my picture of the tool line. See the cordless. Nope, I don't see the corded. I don't have a picture of the corded. Just the cordless. The Hercules fan. Hercules right angle. The 3 Hercules grinders. Hercules shop vac. Got pictures of that. But no. They're going to have the Hercules light also. That's funny. Alright. Hold on. Let me close that. Alright. We're back. The old enough to have a kid, but playing it for over a decade. I'm just teasing you. I honestly didn't even think people still played that. Let's see here. Hold on here. Where's that 10mm socket? This one? We should do a giveaway on this. What do you think of that? Throw a mix of playing Minecraft and things can get fun. I love Minecraft. I'll play Minecraft with the kids. They love that. Mike says he's off to La La Land, 300 miles in the morning. Whew. You have a good night. One of those days when the better half is in Vegas layover, I will have to try and get a flight out there. I'll bring brisket for the bear. Oh, I love brisket. Do you have a picture of the old Sears Power Tools I sent you? I got them. I don't have a picture up for tonight. Sorry, we were flying. I just got back here in time to turn everything on. But I did get them. Matt Josephson says, good night all. And hello, Joe Smith out of Montana. Hipsters and hippies in the house. How goes it? So we're going to do a giveaway on this. How many people we got in the chat tonight? Oh, there's my live dashboard. Oh, we only got 239. Oh, it's a light night tonight. I'm guessing because it's a 3-day weekend. Probably lots of people off doing fun stuff. So we're going to do, again, between 1 and 300. Start with Zaphiel's choice there at 230.
What?
Hit the thumbs up. We're doing the eBay Motors.
Aha.
This is a limited edition from eBay Motors, Power Built. Assorted. Need hard to find items on eBay Motors? Power Built. Let me see if I can change this to reflect. There you go. You get 4 10mm sockets. You will lose them all. That's just going to happen.
Yep. So 132, 145, 212, 172, 77, 80, 97, 10mm. Funny you do, Brock. You're very funny. 55,
I like it.
82, 98,
Prost.
107, 104, 176, 77, 19. You can never have too many. That's right. 104. Really?
I love you.
That smells awful. Now you're going to drink my drink. 281, 666. Joe Smith, I don't think we're going that high. 178, 86.
The devil's socket at
Says,
666.
I want it sent to me in Texas.
Oh, we'll send it.
121, 145. Looks like the Astro tool set. 235, 8mm. Really, Zaphiel? Skinny D. Skinny is in the house. 83.
What's
54.
the price?
I think I...
The prize is the 4-pack of 10mm sockets. We got short, mid, shallow.
46.75.
The eBay Motors people were real nice. I gotta say that. I was surprised that they were there, but they were real nice. So,
Dave Lewis and Daughter of Ra, I think, did the same number. Joe Smith says, "What's the highest day?"
Should I break them out? Do them all separately? No, we're not doing that.
Somebody said
18 volt.
Skinny DC. What's on the shirt? Map of Russia? No, it is Autobahn Dan's shirt.
All right, so we're gonna do it now. We're doing the cutoff. Where's the number? Here's the number generator. Let me pull it up on screen. All right, 3, 2, 1. 38. This thing is. It just won't go any higher.
Oh. While we're figuring out, Billy Ross
At
got
37. Unless
Elle wants to show off her unicorn. It's
oh my
one of those
gosh.
things you put in water and it grows.
It's been growing for a while.
It has been.
Alpha Hotel had 39.95. Pretty close, but 37's closer.
Wait, was it 38?
Yeah.
Sweet. No.
Did anybody have
Sween Machine 88 has 38 at 8.
Sween Machine 88, 38. Boy, that's a spot on one right there.
Yep.
Can I do find in page?
No.
I can send to Moto. I can inspect. That's a bummer. I can't do find in page. Who does that?
I don't see anyone else having 38.
Did anybody else get 38? Nope.
Bueller.
Sween Machine, you're the winner of the 10mm sockets from SEMA 2019. So send us an email at red@denoftools.com. Again, red@denoftools.com. Dibrock says he'll paint any car for $19.95. Going after that Mako business, huh? You said my name. Let's see here. Map of Russia on Bear's shirt. No, it's a wave graphic, like one of those Japanese kind of things. He has a 38. I sold my 38. I really missed that thing. Klein Gun John, 345. All right, we're gonna do one more. This one's for veterans only. And
I'm itchy tonight.
we're gonna do the Quinn.
Give me fleas. That's a cool one.
It is. Duncan's like, it's got the same handle as the tools. I'm like, that's kind of why people like it. So even in my big old grubby paw, it's a decent sized bottle opener. Helps if you have bottles that need to be opened. So we got the Quinn. Still has the tag on it. Because we're cool like that.
So is that what we're going to sign? The tag?
Yeah. This one's going to be between 1 and 150.
Okay,
Or
Dale,
1 and 100.
Okay, between 1 and 100. So Dale 144 will not work.
We can do 1 and 150.
Whatever.
Hold
we're
on.
gonna have to start again.
Don't start yet. I got to change the number here. We'll do 150. There's a lot of vets here tonight.
Mike said 72.
Hey,
Vets only line here. Good job.
Vets only.
Daughter of Ra.
thank you. All right. And now that I was actually just gonna ask her to start us off.
Whoa! Skinny D and Jerry Dixon both guessed 51, one right after the other.
All right. Where's my chat message? There it is. All right. So if you're a vet and you want to win the bottle opener from Quinn, pick a number between 1 and 150 right now.
They've already been doing numbers. Crazy.
Well, we had to do it after Donna Raw drew her Vets
I know.
Only line.
Well, she did.
Her line in the sand.
That's right. Her line. Yes. I did it better.
That's true. It's hard to argue with that. If I had an open USB port, I would see what's on this, but all my USB ports are currently taken up. I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 5 USB ports, all filled.
DeBrock says they'll have to share.
Why do you keep drinking my soda?
Daughter of Ross says she doesn't like the bell.
Here's the question. Should we give away the Flex Glue? The Flex Glue? If I could get it on screen, there we go.
Yeah.
You gotta watch my video of the walkthrough from SEMA, the 10 miles in 10 minutes video. The girl who gave this away. It's funny seeing the girls because you can tell the moment they know they're on camera. At first they're like,
they're like the opposite of me.
And they are the opposite. The second they know they're on camera, they're like,
hi. And they like half of them have that like kind of cross-eyed crazy look. Yep.
Duncan's like, why are they all blowing you kisses and stuff? I'm like,
yeah, that was kind of funny. Like,
because I'm really good looking. He's like,
that's right.
They're like, wow, Dad's got
attracted
game.
To your bare magnetism.
I'm like, camera game. All right, we're gonna pick the numbers. We're cutting it off.
Barbecue 76 says you switched it up between 1 and 150. I'm going with 75-ish.
There you go. All right, there's the cutoff.
Ooh.
And the number is, watch it be like 5. This thing never goes high. 91. That's pretty right in the middle there, isn't it?
Yep.
All right, who had 91? Tell me somebody had 91. Oh, Nick had 19. So close. Claimed dyslexia. He's like, no, I totally meant 91.
It looks like...
Can you mail the Flex Glue? I will mail a Flex Glue.
125.
That's the closest tonight. We got a 77. Any 80s or 90s?
John Langley is 100.
Oh, that's pretty close.
Yeah.
That's only 9 off.
Yeah.
So we start there.
This is like a math.
So much math. And my teacher, all my friends said, we'll never use math.
Yeah, I think John Langley is the winner chicken dinner. Unless somebody sees something I don't.
I don't even see the 91 or the 100. Oh, there it is. John Langley. John Langley, you're a winner tonight. Come on down.
I really like this giveaway. This is fun.
She loves winning stuff, and apparently she loves giving it away just as much. What?
Was it the Flex Glue?
No.
What was it?
It was the bottle opener.
Okay.
I was asking if people wanted me to give away the Flex Glue.
Which bottle?
The Quinn bottle opener.
Okay. That's enough.
So email me at red@denoftools.com.
And say who you are, because we're now going to get a bunch of emails. So just be like, and I won!
Barbecue 76 says, I thought 75-ish was in the middle. Damn Common Core math. I hate Common Core.
Seriously.
I want to light on fire the person that...
I'm pretty sure that like a third of the YouTube searches are just for Common Core math problems for your like second grader.
All right. By the way, Mrs. Bear, Ricky is missing his postcards. Uh-oh.
Yes, I know.
Uh-oh.
I know.
For those of you who don't know, we were doing... I'm changing something up there. We did in the past, we did the postcard exchange. And we're thinking about trying something different for the holiday season, which is a holiday treat exchange. Anybody who sends us cookies or bread or anything like that we will give to other people because we're keto.
Yep.
I will send a loaf of my famous pumpkin bread. So it's gonna be a pumpkin bread exchange.
I can see this. Yeah.
Okay.
I can see me being the little elf in the kitchen making all of this amazing pumpkin bread.
So I've got to go use the little bear's room.
Yep.
Why don't you do a giveaway?
Okay.
You can give away the Flex Glue.
Nobody wants
or whatever you want. Don't give that away because we got to do a review on that.
Okay.
Oh.
So now that he's leaving, we're going to give the bear away. Stop. Okay, we're going to do a giveaway.
I'm going to see if I can find that. Oh, here's another one. Here, you can do this.
Okay. I'm finding what I'm giving away.
Oh, and here's the other gear wrench.
Oh.
We can give away.
I'm telling you tonight,
And
I'm looking...
the other SPC.
I'm looking very gray.
Oh, another USB.
Okay. Don't you need to go to the bathroom?
I
Goodbye.
do.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Okay.
We could give away my pass to SEMA.
No. Oh my goodness. Sorry, I just whacked the thing. Yes, Sean G says, find something good. He will never know. Wahaha. Especially because I'm mailing it out. Speaking of that, yes, we can go through the toolbox. That'd be great. Yes, I am in charge. That's right. Okay, let's look at the things he gave me. So, Ullman devices. This looks kind of funky. I'm digging this.
Welcome to the girl live stream, where we focus on doing girly stuff.
Yeah. So we're giving that away, Elle.
What?
Yes.
We're not giving away Foxy. Sorry.
No, we're not giving it. Give me the
What do you mean?
Eleanor. So we're gonna give this away.
Not the wrench. That's too precious.
So here's the deal.
Yeah.
So we have this like number generator thing that we can select. Do we want to do it between 1 and 300 or 1 and 150?
1 in 150. Can I pick the number?
No, honey, because here's the deal. We're giving it away. So the idea is
I'm
that
giving away the flash drives.
some of them maybe.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I have this, or is this being given away?
She wants the flex glue, people. No. Stop. Okay. Maybe it's time for you to go inside and draw something.
No, it's the girls. It's the girls.
Right, so. Okay. Oh. Women have taken it. Oh, now there's a
get out
a
of
little
here.
bear.
The women's ice
Novice Nick, did you win the chest?
It's a war.
No. Yeah. Okay, you guys are being crazy.
Ow,
Hey,
get off.
I know that you're super excited. You guys need to calm down.
You'll never be able to see.
I'm tired.
I'm excited.
I went on a hike.
So apparently I'm only
Yes.
I'm not only allowed to sleep outside. I just can't be out there right now.
Okay, so people are going with numbers. We're going to say it's between 1 and 150. So we see all the numbers rolling in. The super fun part is I don't know how to make the random generator thing work, but hey, that's okay.
Julie, is it already there?
Nope.
Okay, you press the random.
Well, we don't know, honey. That's the point.
Mama,
Griffin just asked what the number is.
I think you press
Okay,
the blue button.
hey, you're moving the whole table. I need for you to climb off of that. No, we're not hitting each other, and we're not tripping each other. So, whose porch is too hot?
I didn't.
Stop.
know. I didn't come sleep outside. Yeah.
And the numbers are rolling in. Joe Smith, I love it. Okay. So, let me see if I can figure out how to do this. I don't actually know how to do this. Nope, I still don't. So, while you guys are... Did you just say half to Brock? I love you. Daughter of Ra, I would tell you when to cut it off if I knew how to get a number. Okay. Daughter of Ra, I think we should cut it off now. And when he comes back out, he'll help me figure out how to do the random number generator. And hi, Bella. Hi, did you decide you wanted to come out too? Thank you, Daughter of Ra. Paul St. Marie, thank you so much. Yes, I know that I'm supposed to put the 150 in the max field and press the blue button, but I don't know how to get to the max field. So...
Alt-tab.
Oh. And then go to this thing? Okay, and then change this.
Yep.
Oh, that's not the
That's
right
not the
number.
right There you go.
Okay, we're going to generate the number. It is 54. That's our number. How do I... Alt tab. Yeah. So who had 54? You are going to keep looking at...
Tell me you didn't give away my icon box.
So, we're just going to not tell him about that. I'm going to look and see if I can find... Are you... Your children were horrible while you were gone, by the way. Not mine.
They're my children
Yours.
now.
Yep. When they behave and they're beautiful and amazing.
So never.
I didn't say that. You did.
Speaking of children, scoot over.
Why am I the child?
Because people... Barbecue 76, $2. Woo!
Woo!
Come here, Bill. Up.
Okay.
Up.
I'm
Where's
looking
the
for
leopard
54. I'm also
Where's the
looking
leopard
for when
dog?
we started this.
Who's the leopard dog? Say hi. Look at that face.
Oh my gosh. Honey,
She's vicious.
I'm trying to find 50.
Deadly.
I'm trying to find 54.
Deadly. You have it on the screen right there. There's 57. Joe Smith had 57. I think he did it after the cutoff, though.
Yeah.
Go up. Where's the cutoff? There's the cutoff.
Yep. So 57 was hipsters and hippies.
What was the number again?
54. That'd be the number right there.
Okay. Keep going. There's a 64.
Okay, but
Almost.
57 is...
Only off by one. One set of tens. Oh, 56. Southern Yankee.
Yep.
Keep going. Oh, we got 57.
Where?
Oh, that's 50. Well, sorry. We're going for 54. Never mind.
Yes. Southern Yankee, 751.
And, yeah.
55. Rocky Lewis. I think that's the new closest. Did anybody get 54? Oh! Michael Kenefick.
Kennefic.
You got 54.
Winner. Make sure there's no other 54s.
I'm working.
Come on, make sure. 55. Oh, ouch.
There was another 55.
Well.
Okay, you are the winner. Chicken dinner.
So,
Okay,
where do they
go?
Where do they need to send the email?
To you.
Was it Mike? Was it Kennefic?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you gotta tell them the email.
Michael, you can feel free since I'm writing this stuff down.
Red at denoftools.com. Not the Den of Tools, just denoftools.com.
Yeah, I have to get.
What was it?
What do you mean?
What'd you give away? Ooh.
Eleanor came out. She goes, "Ooh, that's nice," and tried to steal it. I'm like, "No, we're giving it away."
She's a klepto.
She really is, and it does not help.
If you want to get free stuff from a trade show, take our daughter. She will go up and be adorably cute and actually sit there and go, "Do you have anything free I can have?" People have given her cash out of their wallet.
At trade shows.
And
I'm like, how do you have merchandise?
We were at a gun show, and a seller gave her money.
Yep.
For being cute.
Yep. Somebody else gave her
It's good work
jewelry.
if you can get it.
Yep.
Who's a good hound? You are such a good
You're a good
dog.
girl.
Yes, you are.
We're like behind, and I'm writing
How do you
down
get
names.
so behind?
Because I'm listening to you.
Uh-huh.
How and what did I win? Nice, Michael. I love it. That is exactly.
That's the spirit of our channel.
So,
I want to win. I don't care what it is.
You won this amazing keychain that's very shiny. So yes. And hipsters and hippies, you were so close, honey. You were very close. Only one was 54. So yes, make sure that you send us an email so that we know where to send it. And I see that my plate is getting very full for this week with mailing things out. Ronald Smith says, and how do you know those girls at SEMA get paid?
Because they don't do it for free.
No.
There are staffing companies that do nothing more than supply, what do they call them? Brand ambassadors.
Yes.
My day they just called them booth babes, but brand ambassadors. And there's lots of people who make a living doing just that and nothing else.
Yes.
Have you seen the outfits they had to wear? The skin tight full body, what do you call that thing? Leotard or whatever?
It's a unit. It's a
Unitard?
yeah.
Singlet? I don't know.
Yeah. It's a bodysuit.
Yeah, but can you imagine wearing that all day in front of a bunch of guys?
Yep.
Yeah, you're going to get paid.
Yep.
But honestly, but if you wonder why they get so excited when they see the cameras, a lot of them have aspirations.
Right.
And they're hoping to move on to car modeling and real modeling and other stuff. So when they see a camera show up, it's their chance to, show off for the camera and maybe get discovered. Go up to the next level.
And I mean, that does happen. So
yeah, it does. That's why they do it.
Sense. Autobahn says, I'm doing 20 things at once. Chiming in and out. Kyle says, appreciate all the real reviews you guys give.
I'll be right back. Oh,
Again?
I'm going to get ice.
Homely 665, time for bed. Long day of work tomorrow while I'm off of the day job. Thanks for the great stream. You are so welcome, and I think you're doing home handy stuff right now, right? You have a bunch of house projects you're working on. Was there anything on Wera Tools at SEMA? I will have to ask Jeff when he gets back. Jerry says, never thought I'd hear unitard on Den of Tools. Yep. You heard it here, folks. Novice Nick, you'll be our brand ambassador. I think that sounds excellent. Jabrock, you are hilarious. Black Death says, I've made several purchases from your reviews. Thank you. That is awesome. And we really... Daughter of Ross says, is it bad I ordered myself a clothes iron? No, if you want to iron clothes. Mrs. Client Graphics, someone is talking to you. Woohoo! Vikings upset the Dallas. Nice. Yes. What kind of camera were you using at SEMA? I think Home Handyman, I think most of the time he was using the, this one. Why is it not coming to me? Honey, the small camera, what's it called again? The DJI Osmo Pocket. And that's what you use for SEMA, correct?
You mean the Babe Cam?
Yes.
Yes.
Homely 665, yes. You are picking up flooring for future use and getting a pump installed for well water. Well, that is definitely important. So, Zafiel's asking what I liked at SEMA. I didn't go this year, and I'm really regretting it. It was just, this week was super packed with life.
But she's going next year.
I am definitely going next year. So, I did get to meet super awesome friends that were visiting. So that was fun, but I did not actually get to go. Michael Kenefic, I'm probably mispronouncing your name. Thank you for sending your email. Oh, Daughter of Ra, you've been hinting at a clothing iron for birthday and Christmas for the last 2 years. Well, that is an excellent gift that Steven doesn't know yet that he's purchased for you. So that was really great of him to do that.
An iron?
Yes, she just ordered herself a clothing iron.
Aren't they like $10?
She wanted it for Christmas and birthday. So it's exciting that Steven finally got the hint and bought it through you. Mm-hmm.
I'm guessing it's one of the really nice ones that steams and has all the settings and stuff.
What Harbor Freight 1/2-inch impact driver should I get? Earthquake or I think they mean Bauer.
If you're just a DIYer, get the Bauer. If you're doing it as a pro, I would get the Earthquake.
Somebody had a question that was tool related earlier, and I don't know who it was or what it was. Yeah.
Or what the question was.
Yep.
Just that there was a question.
There was. So ask it again. I read it and said I'll have to ask Jeff. But if I scroll backwards, we'll be lost and we'll never get back. Are you putting the llama on me?
Mm-hmm. Shoulder llama.
Shoulder llama. Really? You want me to spit all
drinking?
over?
No, not on my computer. I'm sorry. It's bad decisions.
Yep. The icon video at SEMA. What was that loud banging like hammering in the background? Was it a hammer demonstration?
There was a booth 4 over that was beating. I don't know what they were doing, but they were beating on something. It was weird.
New iron equals hot rock. Brad's project. I'm finally going to buy a new bandsaw. I saw some mulberry wood that I would like to saw up for projects, and my radial arm saw and table saw won't even cut it.
What's this?
He's getting a bandsaw.
Oh, wow.
Daughter of Ross says,
I love bandsaws. It's one of my favorite tools.
Daughter Ross says, nope, Steve didn't buy it. I bought it off Amazon last night when he was snoring. Aww.
Well, that's what she meant. He bought it using you.
Right. He doesn't yet know that he's purchased.
He doesn't know that
you
you were the invisible arm behind the choice.
Yep. Oh, Tyler asked anything on Wera tools at SEMA.
Yeah, I'm working on a video right now.
Reposting.
And actually thank you for mentioning that, because I started to talk about that earlier and I stopped. How many of you knew that Wera was making mechanics tools? Because they are also throwing their hat in the ring. They've already launched it. It's a soft launch. Taiwanese-based tools. I'm going to be doing this whole thing on Tool Truck Alternatives. It's going to have to be a multi-part video at this point, because there's so many companies getting into that business. They're all coming in, and the Taiwanese tools are good enough that they're going to take a significant chunk out of pro level tools. And you know what's funny is I get all these people saying, well, professionals don't build, don't work on cars with anything other than Snap-on or Milwaukee or stuff. I was just at SEMA, the home of top tier professionals. Do you know how many guys told me, oh yeah, I only use Snap-on? I think one guy said, I only ever use Snap-on. There were guys who used Craftsman there. There were guys who used Ryobi power tools. Mm-hmm. What's his name?
Yes, I knew you were going to go.
Tavares built a Lamborghini with Ryobi power tools.
Yep, we were looking at that.
So, I'm sorry, Chuck. I know Ryobi's trash and everything, but this idea that you have to use the top line tools or you're not a pro is pathetic. At this point, Snap-on to me is just a Gucci purse. It's there so you can go, look how professional I am. So you flip your hair. I don't have here. Flip your hair for me. I can't do it. There. See there, like that. I only use this is my Gucci purse.
That's right. Daniel McKenzie out of the hospital is
Yay!
the Bauer Impact something better. I don't know what that word is.
Hercules.
Oh, Hercules. Okay.
Impact driver versus impact wrench. The impact driver from Hercules is better than the Bauer. But there's only so many Hercules tools out right now. They need to come out with more. They are coming out with more. They're just not out yet. And I can't say when they're going to be out.
One Lonely Angler says, was Husky there too?
Nope. Or if they were, I missed them.
Daughter Ross said, sadly, it was my game playing money that bought it.
Oh.
I give up on actually...
Hey, little bear.
On getting gifts I actually want most of the time. That's
yeah, me too.
You know what? You should tell me, and then I will send a message. Sweet Machine 88 says, did you get my email? We did not. We're not looking at email account right this second, but thank you for sending it. Joe Smith says, did you see Jared Milky Way's channel surfing videos spoofing the Tool Boys?
No, but he emailed me asking me if it would be okay if he spoofed me, and I said go for it.
Cool.
I'll have to check it out. I didn't realize it was up yet.
Hipsters and hippies. You want to know what kind of sockets that Harbor Freight is completely overlooking with Icon? External torque, also known as e-torque. It needs to be more auto manufacturers every day.
Yes.
It's needed by every... Okay.
And if they're going to be truly a full line solution, they're going to have to go there. But they're not there yet.
We were having a yogurt emergency. Excuse us.
Flip your beard.
That's nice. Diehard Pelkin case owner. Have over 24 and decided to try the Harbor Freight Apache. So far, I'm very impressed with the quality and durability. Hard to beat for the money.
I've used a lot of Pelican cases over the years, and I got one of the smaller Apache cases, and I was surprised with the quality of it. I thought it was really good.
Novice Nick said, it's not the tool, it's the Craftsman all day long. And that's true.
Does Den Tool have an Instagram? Yes, it's Red and Crew. It's at Red and Crew, I think is how Instagram stuff works. I'm not as
I was going to say, you can tell that we're
as Audubon
super,
Dan.
Yeah. Mike C says, Snap-on is not the bee's knees, but they do have good quality, but they're way overpriced. That is correct.
Yeah.
James Luke saying number 48 is his pick for the next giveaway.
Nice.
I like that you are planning ahead.
I think we're going to save the rest of the giveaways for next week.
Yep.
I think
Brent
the missus has enough to ship this week.
Dunbar says, I worked on Marine Corps jets with Allied and Thorsten tools. My shoebox is full of Craftsman tools. The young framer says, and as Essential Craftsman said, a bad craftsman blames his tools.
Yep.
Yep.
There's always this person who says, well, you'll know, the wrench will break and you'll bust your knuckles and stuff, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, wrenches break, but, man, we've seen a lot of testing. I've seen a lot of wrenches in use, and it just doesn't happen like that. If you're putting the kind of pressure that the wrench should get on it, it's just not really an issue unless you're using incredibly cheap tools. Like grocery store bargain bin up front, $1 a tool kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Well, anyway, I think we're going to cut it at 9 o'clock tonight because it's been a long week.
Yep. And the Cubs are a little squirrely and...
Yeah. And it's a 3-day weekend, so...
Yep.
We got to get up early, and we got projects tomorrow. I'm working on the shop, and I got so many videos to catch up on. Oh, I do want to say this. Can you grab that red thing right there?
This?
I want to say, I want to say a huge shout out. And no, sorry, I'm not giving this away.
No, because if he is, it's going to me.
Yeah. I said that I didn't get a lot of stuff. I only got one thing from Tecton. That's not true. Can I help you?
I'm trying to make it look
I did get this at the show from Knipex. They were giving away a tool a day until they ran out of that tool. And this is a wrench holder with with 2 magnetic bars down either side, and then it's got a rubber mat, flexible mat in the center to help cushion it and hold the tool in place. This thing's awesome. I haven't even tried to see how magnetic it is. Now, this is not how it's supposed to be used. It's not supposed to go sideways, but, yeah, it's not that magnetic.
We'll get some things to help it.
It doesn't feel magnetic at all, to be honest.
Maybe it's not magnetic?
Maybe it's magnetic in the center to hold the wrenches?
No, that's not magnetic.
You don't know.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Hold on. They said it was magnetic. Hold on here. No,
yeah,
I think they were smoking something.
I think that
either way, it's
maybe
still
they
pretty
were
cool.
Confused. Yeah.
Maybe he said non-magnetic. I don't know. It was loud in there.
Yeah. Daughter of Ross says, by the way, I like how you said 3-day weekend earlier. I was like, what? My company is open and it's not a holiday tomorrow.
Sorry.
Isn't it a bank holiday? It's like a holiday. Sorry you don't have the day off. Daniel says, my toolbox is full of diversity. And Zapfiel says the tracking says packages ready for pickup at UPS. So I picked up several packages on Saturday. And then,
right after you picked them up.
Yes, right as I got home, there was a thing saying, you've got 3 more packages. And I'm like, what?
Oh.
And I did not get a chance to pick them up. So I am super sorry. I'm sure that it's sitting there waiting for me, saying, please pick me up. And as soon as I can on Tuesday morning, I will. So Mrs. Client Graphics says, I enjoyed joining you for the first time in your live stream. Awesome. I'm glad you joined us. Keep coming back. Black Death says, maintenance mechanic at a large factory. He used to break snap-ons and Mac tools daily. He went to Harbor Freight and their breaker bar, and for 5 years it hasn't broken.
Wow.
Hasn't broken it with a pipe extensions for leverage. Awesome. That's really cool. This is really obnoxious. This whatever.
Microphone?
No, the box. How do I...
Oh,
the box
is
is like over my
hard,
face. Yes. Anyways. Echo Belkin. Later, everyone. Happy Veterans Day. Thank you so much. And we did get your box. I think we acknowledged that last weekend. We just have had a super crazy busy week. But it's full of amazing things, and we will share that later. Novice Nick said it's a card holder. The thing from Knipick. Sonic says, Ferris fail. Jabrock says, remember to hug a vet. I would say maybe ask permission.
Yeah.
First. Not all vets want a hug. But, yeah. Yes, you're right. Bank and federal are two different things for holidays, daughter of Ra. Dave Lewis says, what is the weirdest tool that you've seen at SEMA?
Besides Autobahn Dan? The weirdest tool I saw at SEMA.
And Random Sandwich says, looks like their brand ambassadors need to do more homework. Yeah, there was one where I was like, oh, the brand ambassador, like, really knowledgeable. And you're like, no,
yeah.
not so much. But that's okay. It's not really their job to be... They can't know everything. They can't be super knowledgeable.
I really didn't see any weird tools because I wasn't looking for weird. I was looking for... I was looking for core automotive tools, trying to build relationships with those companies so we can get you more information about what they're doing. So I was looking for the people who had sockets and wrenches and stuff like that. I wasn't looking for specialty tools and odd stuff like that. So I didn't really see anything weird per se.
Who had like the most unique or inventive booth? Like when you walked by, you're like, wow, like that's a different take.
There was
something.
somebody who had a steam pressure cleaner that was cleaning upholstery. They had a chair from a car bolted to the floor, and they were staining it with all sorts of stuff, and then going at it with this pressure steamer, and the thing was like a roaring jet engine. And it was blasting debris and steam everywhere.
Wow.
People were coughing. I mean, for 2 aisles over, it was a mess.
That's awful.
I don't know how they let them get away with that.
Wow. What about, wasn't there one with like rims?
Oh yeah, there was some guy standing with a 24-inch rim, like wearing it like a necklace.
Wow. So, Corey says, do you think the Icon toolboxes are worth the money?
I think they're worth the money if that's what you need or what you want. I think you can get the same functionality for less. I'm a big fan of the U.S. General boxes, and I think that for 90% of the people out there, that's more than enough of what they need. There is no hutch, and if you need that kind of workspace, I can totally understand going that route. But they are kind of high-end, status symbol kind of boxes.
Your local bedroom guitarist says, I recently restored a vintage right half-inch ratchet. I got all the rust off of it, but I need a product to prevent the rust from reappearing for the long haul. That's super awesome. I love when things get restored. Mm-hmm. So it's really cool.
There's a bunch of different products. And is this something you're going to use? Or is it something you're just going to store? If it's something you're going to store... Yes.
I was just thinking about the question.
You could actually use a clear coat spray, like a what am I trying to say? Not a polymer spray. I use it on my
varnish.
No, not a varnish, because it's like a varnish, but not varnish. Like a polycoat. I can't remember the name.
Shellac.
No, same family. But I use it on my my table saw, my cast iron table saw tops.
Yes.
Anyway, You know me. I can never remember the exact word. What am I looking for? I can picture the can. That's
sealant.
No.
Jerry Dixon and Rodney were looking forward to a chance to win USB drives. I guess you'll just have to tune in next time. We'll have some to give away. Eleanor was concerned you were giving them all away. As DeBrock says, maybe next week.
Yeah, tune in next week. I got to figure out what's on them first.
And DeBrock also said, not true. We all want to hug. Well, I'm a big hugger, so.
No, you're a little to medium-sized hugger.
I'm a really short hugger unless I'm in heels.
Oh, you should see it. I'll save the story for next week, but somebody bring it up next week. Ask about not hipsters and hippies, sorry. Hogs and heifers. We were there hanging out, and this was not with Audubon Dan, this was the week before, and there was somebody there who was there for their 50th birthday, and he was trying to hug everybody, and I scared the Jesus out of him.
Yep. Echo, yes, we did really enjoy the box, and we have not forgotten.
No, we're shooting the video with the kids on that tomorrow.
That's exact. I didn't know how much you wanted to say, so yes. I was. Daniel says, hit good at the casino. I'm getting new battery tire changer. Changer. That makes more sense. Mikesy says, all you need to find is a high-pressure bumper bolt installer. 100. Who is the 6 thumbs down? You guys, speaking of people who need hugs.
The people who didn't win.
Yes.
All right, well, it's that time.
Good night. It's almost 10.
You want to say goodbye to everyone?
Sure. You should look at your phone.
I will in a minute. Well, we're going to take off, folks.
We are so behind. Sorry.
Good night from the correct part of California. Sam says, have a good night. Daughter Ra. Woo. Hush, Moto.
Shut up, Moto. That's right.
Jason says, good night.
Polyurethane?
Polyurethane, thank you. That's what I was looking for.
Yes, that was Rodney. Thank you. DeBrock said butter.
Yeah.
I love you.
Dodge Ram giveaway. Good luck with that.
Yeah, I kind of need that.
Yeah.
All
Unfortunately,
right.
Esther's house is located in Paradise, California.
Good night, everyone. See you next weekend. That's right, daughter of Ra.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you for your patience with SEMA this week. Thank you for Audubon Dan and his wife, or not his wife, and Client Graphics and his wife for joining us.
Yeah.
Thank you to all the companies, Knipex and Harbor Freight, and everyone else who took time to talk with us. I got more videos coming up of the different tool companies, some overviews. We're going to go by the Sonix booth, the Weehaw booth, Milwaukee booth, and a couple others. And thank you so much to everyone who showed up tonight, was part of the chat. Thank you to all our vets, everyone who served or who is serving. You guys are what keeps this country, guys and gals are what keeps this country strong. And we appreciate everything you do. And also thank you to everyone who supported Super Chats, as well as our members who support us every day. And lastly, I want to say thank you to all our mods who help keep the channel safe and family friendly, answer the questions, and do everything you guys do. Thank you, everyone, for being part of our family here at the Den of Tools.
You should make a Den of Tools Reddit.
Good night, you all. Take care, and as always,
shine on.
You know, you have to end the live stream.
I don't actually know how.
You go down there and you click
streaming?
on end live stream.
This one?
Yeah, that's it.
You're such a dork.
I know.